My name is Chad Chad. And we've all heard of Wattpad, especially you. Yeah, you. With the shirt on. You know what you read. You're sick. You make me sick. I was homeschooled, so I wasn't allowed to be on the internet or watch TV or movies or leave my house. So I never really got to read Wattpad. I never got to throw my hair up in a messy bun and then run down the stairs where my mom is making breakfast and she goes, go pack your things. And I go, why? And she goes, because I sold you to pay my gambling debts. And then One Direction comes in and they go, yeah, hurry up, Chad, go pack your things, because we're in a big time rush. But don't worry about me, okay? Because now we have Wattpad stories on TikTok. I was scrolling on there the other day and got like 3 ads in a row for this show called Fated to My Forbidden Alpha.
I reject you, Celine. Being rejected by an alpha must be brutal.
I accept your rejection, Jackson.
So obviously that is amazing, and I had to find and watch every single episode available by downloading a whole separate app and spending more money than I do on my monthly Hulu subscription. The show is like a werewolf fan fiction. In fact, I think it's based on one. It's kind of like Twilight minus the vampires and the After series minus the budget, which means that the werewolves want to do each other constantly. Every werewolf wants to do every werewolf everywhere wolf. Ow. This is Celine, by the way. She's the main character, and you can tell because everyone is unreasonably mean to her all the time. She's kind of got this Cinderella thing going on where she's mistreated and forced to do chores because her parents are dead.
Meet me in my office, which I'm picking the shit up.
Celine! Wine!
That's just a mandatory thing when you become an orphan. They come to your house and they announce it like a sweepstakes.
Congratulations, your parents are dead.
How did you find out about that? That happened just like a second ago.
Here's your
I don't need any of
duster,
that.
here's your
I don't need any.
Batmobile.
What am I supposed to clean with that?
The streets.
But the hero everyone deserves is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Cool Shirts. If you've been admiring my shirt, that one, then I have some really good news. First of all, you have great taste, and second of all, you can have it too. Cool Shirts has this one, plus a bunch of goofy, yet aesthetically pleasing shirt designs. Plus they've got pants, hats, accessories, motivational posters that you can put above your bed like this one. So motivating. I'm motivated. My graphic tee collection has been growing for the past couple years, and now thanks to Cool Shirts, it's growing even faster. If you like that one, then you might like this one, reminding you to get off your phone or your computer and go touch grass. But after you watch this video, because consuming online content is only okay if it's my online content. Their designs range from super colorful and bright to some darker ones, whatever you're in the mood for. Plus, a lot of them are good conversation starters, so you can have talks like, hey, I like your shirt. Thanks, it's from Cool Shirts. Yeah, I like how it fits and how it can be styled into an oversized look that, okay, hey, okay. I don't know you, all right? Sorry. You need to get out of here. Anyway, so if you want to check them out and get your own cool shirt, just click the link in the description and use code CHADCHAD for 10% off. Thank you to Cool Shirts for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video.
After today, I never want to see you again.
I've been waiting years for you to say that, Jackson.
So we find out this scene happens after Celine turns 18, which is when you get your wolf, but also when you find out who your mate is. This guy is called Alpha Jackson, and it's very important that we put Alpha in front of his name every time we say it, or he gets really mad. And you wouldn't like him when he's angry because he turns into a really creepy guy who tries to kiss you.
Why won't you call me Alpha? Are you jealous? Is that what this is?
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. This is kind of familiar. Didn't Curtis Connor just make a video about this? And no, he didn't. You're kind of acting a little crazy right now. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first video that's been made about this TV show ever on YouTube, so you're acting a little insane. You need to calm down. Also, me and Curtis, Creator Clash 3, let's go toe to toe, finger to finger. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Enjoy the video. The first video about this TV show on YouTube ever, starting now. Go. Alpha Jackson and his fiance are horrible and mean to Celine. They make her bathe with a bucket.
Where are you going with that?
Just trying to shower.
Not a bucket and a mop. Just the bucket. They also like to remind her she's an orphan, you know, just in case she forgot.
Know your place, Celine. You're an orphan.
Hey, when you're done wiping down that mirror, can you please remember that your parents are gone forever and you have no support system? I already did that this morning. Gonna need you to do it again, so hop to it. The show wants to make it very clear to us that every alpha in this universe is super rich and comes from old money.
In a world where werewolf packs survive on centuries-old fortunes, a fragile peace treaty is about to shatter.
How was that? Was that good? I don't know how they got their money since werewolves are burned by silver. So that's kind of like if Jeff Bezos was allergic to wire transfers. Ow! Ow! Stop sending me money! Stop using Amazon, guys. Please. Everyone has a title that precedes their name, so it's Alpha Jackson, Luna Tiffany, Orphan Celine. By the way, guys, Celine is an orphan. Don't forget that, please. And my personal favorite.
Sorry for interrupting.
This guy is named Beta Luke. We get to meet the alpha of another pack, Alpha Alexander, and we learn that he is coming.
Just Alexander Kane, just RSVP'd. He's coming to your engagement party.
Alexander Kane is coming.
Hey guys, I think Alexander Kane is coming. It's just a suspicion I have, but I think that he might be coming.
He's coming.
Alpha Alexander comes to a party hosted by Alpha Jackson and his fiance where he gifts them a whole yacht and refers to it as pocket change.
Alpha Alexander, you're giving us a yacht?
Pocket change.
Only the roughest, toughest alphas are fiscally irresponsible. He has no regard for financial planning. And he makes frivolous displays of wealth? Oh my god. It does get a little difficult to tell people apart when they have basically the same title. So Alpha Alexander and Celine realize that they are love mates, and so she's finally free of Alpha Jackson and his fiance's cruel, weirdly sexual treatment of her. Alpha Alexander sees Celine lugging a trash bag over her shoulder, and he's like, that's what I want. She's stinky, and I must have her. Tiffany tries to slap her again, Jackson tries to make her stay, and both times Alexander comes swooping in to save her all heroically.
We're leaving. No.
He puts his jacket over her at some point when they're both inside and she's fully clothed, which I guess is a nice gesture, but it just makes the situation seem much more serious than it is. No one is ever gonna hurt you like that again. Here, put this on. You know, I don't think they gave me the wrong dipping sauce on purpose, so it's really okay. Put this on too. Plus, I'm fine with signature sauce. I mean, it's signature for a reason, right? I'm gonna take care of you now.
Thank you so much.
Throughout the show, the alphas have this impossible task of looking super cool in every shot, no matter what they're doing. Even if they're just coming into the room, they'll start leaning on something, or if they're sitting down, they'll do this hand thing.
So this is my mate.
Fatherless, motherless. Your parents are dead. And the camera angles don't always help them out with that. It's hard to feel intimidated when the camera is elevated and making the alpha's head 5 times bigger than his feet.
You ever touch my girlfriend again, I'll bite your toes off.
I didn't. I just gave her some dipping sauce.
You dipped her in what?
No, not like that. I just mean, ow.
We learned that Alexander is the alpha of the largest, most powerful pack in America.
You are aware I'm the alpha of Nightwind, the biggest pack in the States, right?
Of course.
The alpha of Nightwind, the biggest pack in the States. I bet he's also packing the biggest wolf in the States. She pack on my wolf till I... She wolf on my pack till I... She wolf on my wolf till I... Pack. I pack. She packs. I give up. She pack on my wolf till I howl. It was right fucking there. That's embarrassing. So he shows Celine his massive mansion, which we don't get to see. Use your imagination.
Is that
And Celine reveals the most horrid form of torture that Jackson and Tiffany inflicted on her, never letting her try fried chicken.
It always smelled so good when Tiffany took some home, but they never let me try it.
Those monsters. They get a bucket of KFC, and while she's eating it, he starts to talk dirty to her.
Do you understand our mate bond? How it makes you feel? What makes you want to do? Let's go home.
She has fried chicken in the corner of her mouth during this conversation. Babe, the way you're eating that chicken breast like a fucking idiot gets me going. Don't stop, I'm gonna crumb. Crumbing. We actually find out that both of them are virgins. Fucking losers. And this isn't important to the plot at all. It's just there to add tensions and also so that both of them can talk to their magic mirror wolves.
It's me, Lila. I'm your wolf.
My wolf, Lila, you're here. You're my wolf.
Yes, Celine.
And it seems like the only purpose of the wolves so far is to act super horny and help them get laid.
Do you not like him?
I do. I mean, I don't know him, but there's something about him.
That's your mate bond.
And the only way they can talk to them is through these mirrors, so it's like a version of Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Hey, what's up? This guy just got me a bucket of chicken. Oh, he wants you. I know, so bad. I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, just remember to wear something sexy, like a white nightgown covered in blood.
You better be thinking about how dead your parents are.
I am! The second half of the show is much, much worse because they start to kiss a lot. And I don't like that. The sound when they're doing that is like those rubber hand party favors. It's like two of those slapping together in a wet fashion. Oh, God. Stop banging, please.
I miss your scent the whole day.
You're back.
I swear to God, if she gets pregnant with a little wolf baby, I'm gonna lose my shit. Alexander has a sister and she only exists to ask the main characters questions to get them to talk about how they're feeling, but she was not the right character to choose for the types of questions they have her ask. After every night that they spend together, she'll come to Celine and ask weird questions like,
how's Alexander? I know, bold question, but the rumors are just too wild.
why is this dude's sister asking about their sex life to such detail? She's like, how many times? How long would you say? Stop me. Stop me when I get there. Celine ends up visiting her old home, and Tiffany, who is pissed because her fiance still clearly has a thing for Celine, poisons her in a very clever, very secret way.
I come in peace and with drinks.
If you're gonna poison someone, do it in like red Solo cups. Don't use medieval chalices that Romeo and Juliet would have used in Act 5. To prove that she didn't poison Celine's cup, she goes, what? You think I poisoned your cup? You know, like an unsuspicious person. Okay, your exhaust pipe is fixed. Great, thanks. What, you think I put a bubble machine in it? Why would I think you— Good, because I didn't do that. You know what? I'm out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. You need to stop throwing crazy accusations around.
Celine cannot be tricked though, okay? She is sharp as a whip. She's not gonna fall for that. Just kidding, she does fall for that. She falls for that almost immediately. Alpha Alexander can feel his mate's pain through their love bond and comes to her rescue by finally transforming into a strong, terrifying wolf. He slams Beta Luke against the wall, and by slams, I mean he lightly brushes against him and Beta Luke rolls away like a can of Chef Boyardee. They rush Celine to the hospital, and it's not looking good.
We're trying everything we can, but you know what wolfsbane does to a wolf.
Oh no, don't sink down the wall, you're too sexy. Oh no, don't have a flashback to how you guys fell in love, you're too sexy. But she pulls through because she's actually also a super powerful alpha.
Doctor?
She has the blood of an alpha.
Holy shit.
And she has super powerful alpha parents. That's right, they were never dead. She was never a stupid, stinky orphan. She was just stupid and stinky. Alexander's sister is there when Celine wakes up, and she explains how heartbroken he's been since she's been unconscious.
Just fought an entire war for you.
Wait, the war's already over?
I don't think he's eaten either.
Skill issue. Apparently while she was asleep, all of the wolf packs went to war with each other, which we don't get to see. Use your imagination.
So, Alexander went apeshit on Blood Moon and led the entire Nightwind army to attack the day you were admitted.
Since she's a very powerful alpha, Celine can read everyone's thoughts now, and we first discover this when she and Alexander go to dinner to meet up with her parents.
I want to strip Celine naked.
What?
Celine, we're gonna make so I can finally be inside.
Ew! I don't want to do this anymore. He just fully starts fantasizing about his partner who's reuniting with family she was stolen away from, and then they leave almost immediately.
Celine, are you okay?
Maybe we should go home.
You want to reunite with your parental figures? How about we reunite our figures away from your parentals? Look at the chicken, look. Come on, let's go. Now that everyone is happy, no one's parents are dead, everyone is rich, Celine and Alexander get married. Yes! And she immediately gets pregnant because of course she does.
Do you think that
Alexander Jr., AJ.
I swear to God, if she gets pregnant with a little wolf baby, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Don't tell me you need to shower.
Honestly, guys, I know I've been talking a lot of crap, but the show is actually much better than I thought it would be. When I found out it was a romance and it involved werewolves, I was expecting a sexy wolf version of Where's Waldo.
Werewolf! Oh yeah. There's Wolf.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Bad person who does bad things and who wants to stop doing bad things? What if there was a course that helped you level up in life and become the alpha you were always meant to be? Well, fear not, because for the low cost of $18,000 and your physical and mental well-being, there is.
Start listening to my commands. The shit's gonna get bad. It's only during the hardest times that men get to see what they're really made of.
Do you have any doubt that I'll make you crawl here for hours and hours and hours?
This is Project Modern Day Night, and you may have heard about them before. Gunnar made 2 very good videos about it, so you should go watch those. Thank you for letting me copy your idea instead of finding my own video topics. Very cool, very chill, thank you. Project Modern Day Night is a boot camp for men who want to level up, become the 2.0 version of themselves, or flip the switch, as they like to say. As they like to say, wrong with self-improvement, obviously. A lot of the issues they list here are valid reasons to want to become a better person. Having places where men can be vulnerable and open about their mental health is important. This just isn't one of those places. This bootcamp helps men reach their full potential by going through an intense 75 hours of physical challenges like crawling through mud, lifting heavy things, not sleeping, and being verbally berated by instructors.
Shut up! One more word, you're gone!
Clearly, their main priority is to harbor an environment that boosts men's confidence.
What's your name again? Bienvenido. God bless you. Like you sneezed.
To have a sense of belonging.
Are your eyes crossed? What the f is the matter with you? Are you looking at me right now? No. Yes, sir. But are your eyes crossed? No, sir. You're looking at me right now. Yes, sir.
To feel like part of a brotherhood.
Don't look at me with your 1,000-yard stare. It ain't gonna work. This is why motherfuckers like you go through divorces and your wives leave you. You gotta be the dumbest I've ever met.
So if you want to see a man in his late 40s get pissed about being looked at,
don't look at me,
then this is the perfect investment for you. Did you just look at me? Yeah. Don't look at me. I'm shy. We've been over this. I have to look at you to film. That's so just embarrassing. It's your job. Whoa, okay. All right. I'm sorry. But something you don't want to shy away from is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Love and Pies. Love and Pies is a free to download mobile game about love and, most importantly, pie. Because this is America. The game is easy to play and easy to become a little obsessed with. One time I was supposed to be writing a script and I had to put my phone in another room because I couldn't stop making baked goods. In the game you play as Amelia, who just moved to the countryside to live in her mom's cafe, but it's been burned down and your mom is missing. Who did this? That's messed up. Now it's on us to restore the cafe and redecorate it with the help of our daughter Kate, Uncle Sven, and our friend Joe, who makes terrible puns. We have this whole will they, won't they thing going on, and it's very sweet, just like all the delicious treats we make for the whole town. You can work towards solving the mystery of your mom's disappearance while upgrading your cafe in your own personal style. You get to choose from a variety of furniture and decor options, all while trying to beat your competitor Edwina, who is trying to sabotage your family's business. Or is she? Guess you'll have to play to find out. Click the link in the description to download Love and Pies for free on iOS and Android. Thanks to Love and Pies for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. The project's challenges are meant to put you through extreme adversity, so you learn things like how to become a better father, how to control your emotions, and according to their website, how to become financially free. And by financially free, they mean that you are financially free to give them a shit ton of money. Sometimes it's hard to tell what is a challenge and what is the instructors going on a big power trip. They shout no matter where they are, so I think it's the only way they communicate. They do this thing where they watch these guys in pain or exhausted, and then they stand off to the side and smoke a cigar. I don't know what it is is about alphas and smoking cigars. I guess they just can't resist putting something long, hard, and hot in their mouth. But sometimes they go to even greater lengths just to really rub in the guys' faces how much less miserable than them they are.
Just are so used to being comfortable and being complacent with your life and your family that you're not willing. And that's why you're here. We know why you're here, because we did the same thing. We just need you to be better. Hands behind your back, keep crawling.
If you think that a man who spent $1,400 on a hoverboard has anything to teach you about life, I urge you to reconsider. I'm pretty sure this is the same instructor who constantly berates them for being out of breath.
Quarter of a mile, people are, oh my God, oh my God. Are you kidding me? It's not that hot out. Block it out and remember why you came here. Keep up with me or things are gonna get bad real quick. Do you understand? I'm not even breaking a sweat yet.
That is so weird. I can't imagine why you're not tired yet. What do you guys mean you're out of breath? I feel great. And I have a rock clotch in my back and I can't stop bleeding. Quit whining. The only whine I want to hear is more rosé hitting these ice cubes. Because room temp makes my stomach hurt. The founder of the Modern Day Night Project, Bedros Keuilian, is a serial entrepreneur according to the About the Author section of his book Man Up, which I'm pretty sure is usually written by the author themselves, which makes it even funnier that it goes on to say, Bedros is known as a hidden genius that entrepreneurs and business experts turn to when they want to scale, boost sales, and increase profits. Yeah, some people say he's like a frickin' genius. He's like the expert for the experts. He is the first person that people come to. Not the second, not the third, the first. Why are you talking in third person? No, I said first person. Some of their reasoning for why you should flip the switch or attend the boot camp is kind of messed up. Throughout their website is constantly referring to them and how they don't want you to be a real man. Look, the opposition is trying to keep men weak, anxious, depressed, docile, and dependent. That's how they want the average man to be. Who is the opposition? Who is they? Is they here? Is they in the room with us right now? Basically, the entire website sounds like it's giving us a vague prophecy from a fantasy book. You must take this ring and you must hide it in a safe place. Why do I have to do that? Because they will try to take it from you. Who will? Those who oppose us. Who opposes us? The opposition. How are they opposing us? Opposingly. Is that a cock ring? They can't have it. It's mine. It's my cock ring. My precious. Right. Okay, man. Ew, what the fuck? Keuilian wrote his book Man Up about his self-improvement journey, which began after he was having some mental health issues and started to go to therapy, which is great. That is a huge accomplishment and something to be very proud of. But then he started the program so that other men could suffer like he did, so that they could improve themselves like he did.
They would reach out to me and say, hey, Bedros, you should really create some kind of a challenge and experience for us to go through where we could experience that growth. And I was like, man, I don't know how to put you through an experience of suffering.
Which completely skips the therapy step of his journey.
To be a better human, then you are going to have to suffer.
Life actually has plenty of suffering to go around. I don't know if we need to be making more of it. The other day, this guy punched me in the face. Oh my God. Yeah, but then the doctor gave me this sucker. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I need you to punch me in the face. Why? So I can get more suckers. Can't you just skip that and get one from the store? No, this is the only way I can get a sucker. The sucker is a metaphor for... From what I've learned about the project, it doesn't seem like they're covering any of the actual improvement in this program. They're just doing the suffering part.
His only job, it seems like, is to get these guys to ring the bell and quit.
All of the instructors are ex-military or ex-cops. Guess how many of them are ex-therapists?
I'm gonna take off all your f***ing clothes and I'm gonna drag you up and down this f***ing thing.
Go on, guess.
Shut the f*** up and be a team player and go f***ing join your team. You say another f***ing word, you're gone.
Guess.
There's no way the whole front of your shirt is not covered in mud by now. If it is, you're just being a little bit.
Guess.
60% you will not be here on Friday.
Based on the clips I've seen, if you were to cry in front of any of these instructors, they would, without hesitation, call you a giant pussy. Which just seems like they're trying to solve these issues with the same stuff that caused them in the first place. You see, the reason men struggle with mental health is because society pressures them to be big and strong. And so we're gonna fix that by making them big and strong. And to make matters worse, they have another version of this program for children. The Squire Project is for boys aged 13 to 15 and is to prevent big tech and social media from brainwashing the masculinity out of our boys. So it's like a preventative measure for your son. It's like masculinity Botox. A father and son experience that will be remembered forever. And then there's just this picture of a kid strangling his dad. Hey John, remember that time you murdered our father? Oh yeah, I do remember that. That time that I murdered our dad. Yeah. Yeah, I'll remember that forever. Yeah, me too. Me too. A rite of passage for your son as he becomes a man. The rite of passage is killing your father. You have to get rid of him. This town ain't big enough for the two of you. It's you or him. There can only be one. Why are you crying? Stop crying, you pussy. I forgot to mention that both of these programs require liability insurance. I have no idea why. It's a mystery, honestly. Seems kind of unnecessary, really.
It's just water, Kowalski. Stop being a little girl.
I don't want to show much of the Squire program clips because I find them hard to watch, and I don't know if the kids even agreed to being filmed, but they're doing essentially everything they do with the adults. They're just doing them with their dad. They continue to yell at and verbally berate the children.
If you yell at me or ask me one more question on the way down, you all, every one of you, are going to crawl from here to the bus.
Don't worry, they get the deluxe childhood trauma package. Their website says as a result of this course that your son will stop acting like a child, which is the saddest thing I've ever heard. The ages for this course are 13 through 15. That is very much still a child. Now it's a child that has crawled through a lot more mud and is a lot less likely to speak to you as an adult. I really have no idea why they would list this as a positive thing that happens. Like, what parent wants that?
Okay, bye,
Bye,
Dad.
son. Have a good time at camp.
Dad?
Oh, hey, now we are talking.
What happened?
Yeah, that's what you get for acting like a little kid all the time.
So old.
No kid of mine is gonna act like a kid
I'm like
of mine.
100. I don't feel so good.
You were getting on my nerves. Did you really just die right now? That is so childish. I guess posting on every social media imaginable wasn't enough advertising because they also made a documentary about the Modern Day Night Project, which I watched twice. Like and subscribe to say sorry about that to me. Sorry for your loss, Chad. Of time. The whole thing is Coolian giving more backstory for the project and explaining why they started it. The documentary also seems like a vanity project. The whole thing is in black and white. There's epic background music. It's in slow motion. It's fucking sick. I am erect and ready to eject. At some point when he's describing the program, he refers to the physical challenges as opportunities.
And so the ice bath is one challenge, you know, pulling a truck, my pickup truck, and then ultimately a fire truck is another, and hiking just miles and miles every single day during the 75 hours over that 3-day period, and all types of physical, I guess what some would consider torture, but I would look at as opportunities.
It's not torture, guys. It's an opportunity. Oh, look, this guy's getting the opportunity to be waterboarded. Congrats, guy. On the opportunity. Congrats. The graduation for the boot camp happens after your rebirth ceremony, where they make you dig and lay in your own grave. This began because he and his wife were hanging out one day and then thought to themselves, babe, what if I gave men the opportunity of dying? What if I put them in a body bag and then charged them money for it? Phew. All right, and it's just gonna ask you a question there. So you can just answer that for me. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
And I get it, you know, in a way it's appealing to have a prescribed time where you can say, I did it, I've accomplished it, I have improved myself. When in reality, that's a never-ending battle. It's easier to spend the huge amount of money than to accept that the 2.0 version of yourself is a lifelong project and not a 75-hour one. And this is a nitpick, but it's kind of funny that it's called the Modern Day Night Project, because if there were modern day nights, they wouldn't be doing any of this. It would be a lot more subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Attenzione pickpocket! Attenzione borseggiatrici! Pickpocket!
I got a new mic. It's wearing a sock. But the good thing about it is that I can move wherever I want and you can still hear me. See? Look, you can even talk to this guy.
Follow Chad on Instagram and Twitter because she need to promote them but always forgets. Just like she forgets to put on deodorant. She smells like and I don't even have a nose. It makes me sick.
Never mind, don't talk to that guy.
A twin Great.
My name is Chad.
Not really.
And today we're gonna talk about sauce. Small sauce, big sauce, blue sauce, pink sauce. You can eat it in the car, or you can eat it in the ER. Chances are you've heard of the infamous pink sauce on TikTok, and if you haven't, what's it like? Outside, are there still trees? I remember those. Pink sauce blew up a few months ago, figuratively and then literally. And yes, I said months. Chad being late to a topic? That doesn't sound like me. You're thinking of bad Chad. Hey, what's up? My arch nemesis. She just learned about pink sauce because she only watches Reels. Have you heard this? I have seen that. Yeah, I have. She's a fucking monster. The creator of pink sauce, who goes by Chef P, invented what a lot of reviewers are calling pink ranch. It's a dipping sauce for salad, fries, your pregnant wife at a Nickelodeon-themed gender reveal. I think the main appeal was just the novelty of it. Dipping sauces aren't usually pink, and so when they are, we're curious. It's kind of like those ketchups from the early 2000s that were like purple and blue. It's still ketchup, but now your poop looks like it belongs in the Blob Opera. The initial recipe for pink sauce had pitaya or dragon fruit, garlic, raw honey, lemon juice, oil, and milk. And a little known fact about milk is that it goes bad. The shelf life for milk is barely. You have to shoot milk from the udder straight into a fridge, otherwise it sours mid-squirt, like a 3 a.m. Tinder hookup. Some people's orders showed up like this, with the bottles popping open and dripping all over.
Yes! It don't even say pink sauce on this. Oh my, it's gone. There's nothing else in here. Like, it's gone.
The pink sauce
Cause
cancel.
y'all waited this long for nothing. This is, no ma'am, we're not trying this. It stinks like throw up. No, not gonna work.
And some of them looked like they had maybe been shipped out in just a piece of paper with the label slapped on top of it. Hi, I'm editing. She's also almost showing people's addresses and information during this video, so that's good. I looked up the type of parcel that she's using to ship these. Blah, 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 they are handled more often. This makes it more important to properly package items that are more easily damaged. Just because the sauce is bubblegum pink doesn't mean you can ship it like chewing gum.
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
This is a wet envelope?
Stimulate your senses.
Is that honey mustard?
Stimulate your senses.
No thanks.
Come on, stimulate yourself.
Right here?
Yes.
But hey, why don't you also stimulate your senses by learning about today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon's wireless headphones, earbuds, and speakers offer premium sound quality while starting at half the price of other audio brands. Their everyday earbuds have over 50,000 5-star reviews with a smooth and sleek style that comes in 4 different colors. They're super comfortable thanks to their optimized gel tips that come in different sizes and can be changed out until you find your perfect comfy fit. The everyday earbuds are designed for ease of use, so they come with a built-in mic that you can use to answer and take phone calls at the press of a button. You can even toggle between noise isolation and awareness mode for when you need to listen to what's going on around you, or ignore what's going on around you. You can also switch between 3 different sound profiles: pure sound, balanced, or bass. With 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of standby thanks to their wireless charging cases, Raycon's everyday earbuds are designed to stay put all day long, whether you're walking, running, or eating forest green barbecue sauce. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/chadchad for 15% off of your Raycon purchase. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. But pink sauce is not the only example of people selling questionable food on TikTok. A more recent one came from an account called Pickle Me Everything, another TikTok creator making and selling products right from her kitchen counter.
Bloody Mary pickles from Pickle Me Everything. Oh my gosh. Look how juicy. You've never tried pickles like these.
And like the name implies, she pickled everything. Bell peppers, cauliflower, grapes, botulism, mangoes, your mom. They started getting reviewed by bigger accounts, which of course led to orders piling up, allegedly over 10,000 of them.
I am a huge onion fan. Okay. Love, love, love them. I never thought onions could get any better than they already are.
That's a good spice. I like that though.
But then pickling things went sour. With all the orders going out, people started to notice that the canned lids were popping. Sorry, in a bad way.
As someone who cans for a hobby, let me show you one quick and simple way to find out if something you receive is safe to eat or not. This is some jam I made over the summer. If something is not properly sealed, you will hear this noise. This is obviously open, I've been using it. This is sealed. No movement.
Some orders would show up leaking in the box, or if you were really lucky, they showed up in a plastic bag.
I love pepperoncinis.
I'm gonna empty it in here. Mocha is still fighting with the trash can.
Would you like an improperly sealed can or a condom full of mixed veggies? Both will kill you, and both of them glow in the dark. So to address the leaking and people's concerns that the jars seem to not be sealed, she went on TikTok to clear the air.
If it comes minor leaking, it is hand sealed, not pressure cooked, no can, nothing involved.
Alright, so this person is selling pickled vegetables off of TikTok, off of their Etsy shop, and not only is she clearly not canning them correctly, but pickled and canned foods are actually not even allowed under cottage law in California.
Don't worry, guys. If your jar is leaking, it's because something is terribly wrong. Enjoy your pickles. They will be your last. If you actually Google which foods can host botulism, canned goods are first on the list, specifically canned veggies. So now she was in a pickle. Food experts on TikTok started calling her out, to try and keep people from getting violently ill.
There's possible food safety concerns like botulism or E. coli.
I'm seeing comments of pregnant people buying this stuff. You guys, don't consume this stuff. It's not worth it.
But like a responsible business owner, she blocked everyone with criticism and continued taking orders.
All orders are starting to process on Monday when I show you guys all the proof, the facts.
Unfortunately, she is blocking and deleting comments from anybody telling her that it's not legal.
Initially, she tried to deny everything by claiming that she had all the licenses she needed.
I have the food license, I have the can license. Guys, just give me some time to put everything together as a video and show you guys all the proof and all the facts.
But then a couple days later, she posted a TikTok video claiming that she didn't know anything about needing all these licenses.
I'm so sorry for all of this. It just happened so fast. I want to thank Food Science Babe for bringing awareness to teach me things that I didn't know about this food canning license, about a lot of things.
Which it's fine to not be an expert on FDA regulations or how to properly make canned goods, unless you plan on making canned goods.
I'm working on getting all the license, the permits, whatever it is that I need to get done to get this properly done.
Why are you working on getting the permit or the licenses after you've already sold the jars? You've already done the thing that they're trying to prevent by making you get a license. Can I get your license and registration, please? This probably isn't a big deal, but I don't have those. That's illegal. How was I supposed to know? Single internet search. Come on, who am I hurting by not having a license? That guy. He was already like that.
I'm one person with all the hate, all the messages, but just please consider being a little bit nicer. It does hurt people.
Do you know what hurts more than getting angry comments on the internet? Dying. Botulism is not like a joke illness. It can be fatal. You can't slack when it comes to selling food. There's more rules to it than if you were selling like candles on TikTok, because candles don't go inside you unless it's a Saturday. This was such a hazard that eventually the California Department of Public Health stepped in and issued a warning on buying anything from Pickle Me Everything and recalled all of their products, even saying that if you already bought a product, to dispose of it in doubled plastic bags while wearing latex gloves. They don't even want you to touch it.
The recall is for anything that was sold on or before December 18th. The recall reason, possible Clostridium botulinum contamination.
Essentially, if you bought a jar of pickled sauerkraut, why? But also burn it, bomb it, code 2319 it. So that seems like the end of Pickle Me Everything for now, which makes sense. Somebody was selling food that wasn't up to code, and so they were shut down and prevented from putting more people in harm's way. And you might be thinking that something similar happened to Pink Sauce, but that would make you an ass. And me an ass. I can't remember the saying, but we're both donkeys, and you can bet your ass on that. Somehow Chef P got invited onto a talk show along with a fellow TikTok creator who had reviewed Pink Sauce in the past.
When I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten.
Alex had sent a sample of her sauce to be tested at a lab after concerns that her bottle had gone bad during shipping, because milk tends to do that, and she found loose glitter inside the sauce.
There is a piece of
glitter inside the bottle.
Pretty reasonable. If my dipping sauce seemed like it had been made in a bovine strip club, I would also have some concerns. Like, how many bras do they wear? And do they take debit? But for some reason during this whole interview, the talk show host and the live audience are all on Chef P's side.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
Nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special. You're not special. Okay? So why should I?
Because of her review, Chef P accused Alex of harassing her online. So apparently Alex had contacted the show beforehand and requested not to be seated next to Chef P. So of course the show accommodated by seating them right next to each other.
Now, before we go any further, I do have to ask this, Allie, because my producers did tell me that the reason that we had to separate the couches is because you didn't feel comfortable in sitting next to Chef P.
We know you had some concerns about sitting next to someone that you have a negative relationship with, so we separated your chairs by 2 whole inches. Oh, and also she's gonna hold your hand. Actually, you know that thing that your siblings do where they pin you on the ground and the spit slowly falls out of their mouth and onto your face? She's gonna do that too. Hope this is okay. Kind regards.
I think this is a moment of reflection.
Absolutely, and I think it's a moment of learning on both parts.
I think the learning is more on your part.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's being real.
The host chastises Alex for affecting Chef P's safety by posting a negative review of her sauce.
Her business, her livelihood, her safety is being affected now.
And I forgive you.
But has nothing to say about the health and safety Chef P affected by selling food without knowing what FDA stood for.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product. The pink sauce is not a medical product.
Not only is milk unsafe, but garlic and oil at room temperatures can also lead to botulism. At some point, Chef P claimed that the milk being used in the original recipe was powdered milk, but she also claimed that the garlic in the recipe was not raw garlic, and I guess forgot about the video she posted where she's using raw garlic. And then to finish off your homemade apple juice, I just like to add 2 shots of freshly ground urine. Did she say urine? I think she said urine. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to put pee inside the apple juice. And by the way, there's no piss in this apple juice. Chef P also chastises Alex for posting her review on TikTok instead of coming to her directly.
You could have contacted me directly. No, you could have reached out to me like, hey girl, you know what? Take this step. Did you research this? Did you check out your packaging there?
Of course you would prefer a customer comes to you in private with a safety concern, because then it's private.
So please, private message me if you have a concern or if you're not happy the way I did something.
You can keep all the things you've done incorrectly a secret. I don't understand why you had to go all public with this. You should have just come to me in private. You killed my husband in a hit and run. He was on... Did you hear the queen died? Unfortunately, since Pickle Me Everything's products were recalled, I wasn't able to get my hands on those, so I decided to take my pickle into my own hands. Hey guys, today we're gonna be making some pickles with Pickle Me Pink. That's the name of my company. It's official, look it up. But hold on, safety first. Absolutely 100% safety first. But wait, don't forget to customize your gloves because it's really important that your personality shines through no matter how many safety precautions you're taking. So take the time, take care of yourself, just add a little pizzazz. There you go. Just added some more finishing touches and there we go. We're all set. This is standard workspace, but it's a little hot today, so I'm gonna take it into this room. This is another workspace, and then you're just gonna add some, that's a pickle. This is another pickle. This is a pickle. That's a can of pickles. This is just some seasoning. That's just a seasoning packet, so go ahead and add that into the blender as well. So yeah, and then we're about finished up. Just take a second to make sure everything looks good. So then you're just gonna add your liquid, but you don't wanna use the sink water. You wanna use this water. It just has more flavor. Make sure you stir everything up, give it a little taste test if you want, and then there you go, bam! You are all finished. There she blows. That is my Pickle Me Pink pickles, and they are all finished and they are ready for sale. We have made so many sales, by the way, and it's been going great. Okay guys, so the cops are here. Not really sure what they're doing. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, my name is Chad Chad. Alpha Chad to you. We haven't really checked in on the alphas in a while because in 2021, 2022, there would be a new one spouting the craziest takes you'd ever heard, like women don't have hobbies or you should tan your asshole. But now in 2025, that's just every Instagram reel. That's just every single Instagram reel that you ever see ever. It's kind of like pointing out a cow to your friends when you're driving through the city versus when you're driving through the country. They're not gonna be very surprised. This is a cow farm. There's gonna be cows outside. But recently I found two alphas that are so fascinating to me that I have to point them out to you, no matter where we're driving. If you watch reels for over an hour every day, don't do that. So do I. Then you've maybe seen this guy before.
His favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling.
Luke Belmar is a biohacking, crypto trading, e-commerce-ing, alpha finance bro millionaire.
Give me a $10 million contract every 4 months. By
the way, I didn't realize what biohacking was until a few days ago. Apparently, it just means changing your diet and routine to try and improve your life. That's obviously a simplified definition, but based on the term they've been using, I thought it was a lot more serious than that.
Biohacking is your ability to reverse engineer life. Bio means life. Hacking through it is your ability to figure out the most optimal ways to experience life.
So it kind of seems like they've just alpha-fied taking care of themselves. Hey bro, you want to film a podcast episode real quick? Because we need to convince ourselves we're doing something fiscally profitable in order to sincerely talk to each other. Sorry dude, I can't. I'm biohacking. Bro, what? You're biohacking? That's crazy, dude. That's impressive, for real. Yeah, thanks. I know. I'll let you get back to it, okay? You focus up, all right? I'll talk to you later. Okay, see you, bro. This is actually one of the best apples I've ever fucking had. Luke posts a lot of clips of himself on various podcasts saying things I think are meant to be insightful, but usually make no sense.
I think people need to start studying words. Look at a bank, right? What is a bank?
River bank.
Right. What does the river bank do? It controls the flow. The flow of what? The flow of the current, the currency. If it's controlling the currency, it's also controlling the what? The flow. The flow of what? The cash flow.
He's always talking about his success and how much money he has, so he posts a lot of advice to people wanting to become more like him. Wealthy, cool, charismatic.
Because
those things were very helpful.
Because
and a lot of his videos are him explaining how we can start making money just like him. So let's go ahead and dive in. That's foreshadowing for later in the video. It'll make sense later. We'll get to that. The secret to being rich, guys. Ask rich people to give you money. Pretend to be their friend so you can use them for personal financial gain. It's a side hustle because you're hustling them. At the end of this clip, he also says this. Somehow even worse advice. If you guys want to make money, literally just make money. Print it yourself in your garage. It's all about positioning yourself into prison. Don't worry though, this is not the only groundbreaking advice he has for making money.
when was the last time you sat down with a blank piece of paper and just like brainstormed? Ever heard that?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they have heard of that. He has so many people listening to him right now, they're hanging on every word he says, and he uses that opportunity to ask if they've ever heard of journaling.
I got a problem at the top. Give me 100 solutions for that problem. Oh, I don't know what to... Chill the fuck out. What is going to happen? Relax, G.
This isn't gonna help anyone become rich alpha bros, so I feel like he must have some kind of other motivation for trying to get them to use paper. Like maybe he secretly works at Dunder Mifflin. When's the last time you took a piece of paper and just appreciated it? When's the last time you ordered 80 boxes of 8x10 in ultra white, tipping your salesman 40%? Ever heard of it? Ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that? Have you? And while we're at it, have you ever heard of today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by Midas Merge. Midas Merge is a free to download mobile game that you can play on your phone even if you don't have Wi-Fi. You could play it on a flight, you could play it in the woods, or in a basement with really thick walls. In Midas Merge, you team up with King Midas and Queen Leah after the evil goddess Nyx casts her shadow over the gardens of gold. How could she do this? She's so evil. And also, she's hot. Oh no, I hope she doesn't cast her shadow on me. It's up to us to save the gardens of gold and restore them to their shining glory by merging items. Merging these sunbursts will brighten the garden and also free these little creatures from the cages that Nyx has been putting them in. Stop it, Nyx! Put me in a cage instead. You can even merge these cute little creatures and evolve them into higher levels, aka into cooler looking creatures. The more of these creatures you have, the faster you'll be able to save the gardens of gold from the evil goddess of night, who keeps calling me sweetie and also kitten. So we're basically a thing now. If you want to check out Midas Merge, just click the link in the description or use the QR code here, and if you're one of the first 100 people to use my link, you'll get this level 2 turtle named after me. You'll get your very own Chad Chad turtle that looks just like me. Just kidding, it doesn't. That would be scary. Thank you to Midas Merge for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. These haven't really been helpful so far, so let's watch this one, literally called Luke Belmar's Steps to Be Rich. This has got to be what we're looking for.
1. Go get spring water. Don't drink Dasani purified water. It's gonna fuck you up.
Water is gonna fuck me up.
2. Once you have a little bit of money, start eating super clean, super organic. Understand that the food that you consume has pesticides, has chemicals.
Once I have money, which I still don't have because that's what this tutorial is supposed to tell me.
Don't use a microwave. Microwave, you're literally cooking your food.
Microwave will cook food.
Neglect celebrities. Don't give a f celebrities. They're just dirt.
Ignore celebrities, even though we're supposed to be making rich friends and they probably won't want to be our friend if we call them dirt and stuff.
Yo, drop me a $250,000 wire.
He's a dirt pig.
For someone who's always talking about the meaning of words,
I think people need to start studying words.
he seems to not understand the ones in step by step. We still don't know how to get rich like him. This wasn't even unhelpful advice. This was advice for after we've done the thing we needed advice for. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to tie a shoe. This is just a quick step-by-step. As you can see, my shoes are already tied. Go fuck yourself. Don't put food in here, by the way. It'll make it cold. Be careful. Is that Chris Hemsworth?
Oi, it's me, Chris Hemsworth.
Get the fuck out of here, Chris. I'm gonna beat you up. You're gonna be so Thor tomorrow. I think one of the funniest things about Luke, though, is that he is completely obsessed with the Taint brothers. You know, the convicted human traffickers. You know, some of the worst people on the planet, some of the worst people alive right now. He talks about Andrew's brother Tristan so frequently and with so much excitement that it's like he's a freshman in high school, getting to hang out with the mean, popular seniors.
Tristan Tate got us lit on Blue Label, Johnny Walker, $250 cigars, $500 cigars, right?
What an experience.
So we're gonna go hang out with them today again. Dude, the guy did a 5-day fast. First thing how he breaks his fast, cigars and whiskey, and still outruns us. What a G, bro.
Dude, this guy starved himself, spent $1,000 on consumable goods, and still trafficked women right after. That guy is sick, dude. In the head, he's fucked up.
Your favorite car, bro?
The red one, the Aston Martin.
Tristan thinks well, guys. Critical thinking, I fucking love it.
Hello? Who, Luke? Yeah, he's here. One sec. It's Krispy Kreme. They said they want to offer you a job. They said because you're so good at glazing. He didn't even explain his thought process for why this is his favorite car. He just said the color. He literally just said the color of the car. That didn't even take regular thinking.
The red one.
Luke reacts to everything Tristan says like Tristan is paying him, which he might be.
Yo, drop me a $250,000 wire.
Tristan Tate, piece of dirt.
Allegedly, most definitely, allegedly, 1000% for sure, no doubt in my mind, allegedly. It's like Luke is on payroll and he's trying to keep his job. I think we should move this filing cabinet over there. Yes, genius. That's why this guy's in charge, right? No, actually, I hate that spot. That's the worst spot in the building. And I've always thought that. I've always said that. I don't know, maybe we should move the filing cabinet to my butt? But then it'll be in the way. How will I kiss it? Your butt. How will I hold it and kiss it and make out with it then? It's so crazy whenever people talk about the Taints like they're literal gods because again, they're convicted human traffickers, and second, the least alpha thing you can do is look up to a man. Like, why are you looking up? What were you doing down there? It's also such a public way to announce what kind of person you are to the world. Like, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to end up. This is your guy. Wooly Willy is your guy. I think this gives a pretty good idea of what kind of person Luke Belmar is, because wanting to be around the Tate brothers is like wanting to be inside a toilet bowl, because it means you're probably a big piece of shit. The water advice is pretty recurrent in all of Luke's teachings. It keeps coming up.
You can do Mountain Valley spring water. You can do Evian.
Evian, I love Evian.
Yeah, those are good ones.
Tastes good. Fiji?
No.
He refuses to drink any regular water. It has to be specifically approved brands of bottled water. And he tends to project this mindset onto others around him.
Today I went to the dentist and she's like, can you rinse out your mouth? And I'm like, I'm not rinsing out my mouth with this tap water.
Even the monkey knows. Natural spring water, none of this tap water bullshit, bro.
The monkey was drinking the water, though. It seemed like it was having a good time until you approached it with the gentleness of a thwomp. See, even monkeys know water is bad. I feel like once again he was inspired by the Taint brothers and Andrew always talking about bottles of water. I mean bottle of water. Bottles of water. Bottles of water. Bottle of water. I don't know when or why this mindset started, but maybe this clip has something to do with it.
Hey, your little 13-year-old daughter has acne. Let's put her on birth control to regulate her emotions. And now you put 100 million women in the United States on birth control. It goes to your urine. That estrogen goes into the water. So now you have all these feminized men drinking this tap water.
I guess this explains his and his fellow alphas' fear of water, because the mark of a true alpha is being scared of the basis of pretty much all life. We're not scared of anything. We're all really tough. Except for 71% of the planet. Luke also has a tendency to make up numbers, which isn't a great characteristic to have as a finance expert.
Now you have 100 million women urinating highly estrogenated urine.
Where did 100 million come from? I love making up numbers based on nothing. I like my statistics how I like my hemorrhoids. Extracted from my ass. People who typically use birth control are in the age range of like 15 to 45. It's different for everybody. That age range in the US is only 66 women. 66 million. Not just, there's actually 66 women in the US, and I'm one of them. I'm the best one. And of that number, only about 15% use the pill. So that's less than 10 million. Where did all those extra millions come from? I thought this guy was supposed to know all about millions.
I've been able to capitalize on this digital gold rush. I've been able to generate millions of dollars.
Sure hope this isn't the same math he's using to calculate his net worth. So overall, with assets and investments, I'm probably worth around 20 million. Nice. What about liquid? Where? It's actually totally fine that we haven't learned anything of value yet from these videos because Luke has an online course that he sells.
Now I can tell you, as a matter of fact, that there's people your age making an absolute fucking killing online, whether it's through e-commerce, drop shipping, crypto.
He has an online course that makes him most, if not all of his income. What? Bones, what is happening? Who could have seen this happening? Why didn't you warn us, Bones? It's technically not just courses he's selling. It's actually a club where you get exclusive opportunities to connect with fellow entrepreneurs, which is something you can do on Instagram.
All you have to do is comment the words Capital Club, and I'll send you a private link so that you can tune into this private event.
Do you guys think it's private? Sorry guys, I just didn't catch if it was private or not. Could you guys let me know if it was private or not? Here are some examples of the exclusive connections you can make after giving Luke and his entourage up to $15,000.
What do you guys do?
Full-time trading.
Full-time trading?
Yeah.
What markets?
Forex and commodities.
Where's my commodity? All right, there you go. Connect. All right, doesn't matter. Connect. Doesn't matter. Connect.
You'll also receive priceless mentoring like this.
Are you going to the gym every day? No, you're not. Are you sleeping well? No, you're not. I see eye bags under your eyes. So what you need to... Bro, look at me. Look at me. First of all.
Good thing this is inspirational, right? Otherwise, it would just seem like he's making fun of this person's appearance.
I see eye bags under your eyes.
Do you work out? Don't answer. I know you don't. Do you wash your face? No. Your pores are like craters. What am I looking at? I can't tell if I'm looking at skin or the surface of the moon. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I slept with your mom. Okay? Now that we've mastered the financial aspect of alphafication,
give me a $10 million contract.
Let's move on to the physical one by learning from our next alpha, Ashton Hall. He can run very, very fast for undisclosed distances. He can dive into water. He can dive his face into water. Ashton Hall is a daily routine influencer who shows himself throughout the day as he gets ready to go places and then does things at those places. By the way, Chris James is how I learned about this guy because I deleted X from my phone. I couldn't stand to be there or look at it anymore. So everybody say, thank you, Chris James. Thank you. Is he gone? Thank God. That guy has 2 first names. Like, how many do you need? Don't be greedy. Ashton has been getting a lot of attention over this last month for how crazy and unrealistic his routine is. For example, he starts the day by waking up at 3:50 or 3:55 in the morning. And there's really no reason to do that. The sun's not out, so you can't see anything. Businesses aren't open, so you can't go anywhere. The worms aren't even awake, so he can't even get one of those even. I'm a little biased though, because I hate early risers. I don't mean I hate rising early. I mean I hate people who rise early. The people that I know who wake up absurdly early in the morning only do it so they can tell me about it. Obviously, if your schedule demands it, that's different, but I hate when people act like waking up early is a productive achievement in and of itself. You're just waking up at a different time. That doesn't mean that it's a better time, especially if you're like Ashton Hall and went to bed at 7 p.m. Actually sleeping more than most people. He goes to sleep at 7 and then doesn't wake up until 3:50 in the morning. That's almost 9 hours of sleep. Why am I doing so much math in this video? His morning routine video that went super viral says this in the caption: day 191 of the morning routine that changed my life. 3:50 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Sin lives late at night. If you're dealing with a weak mind, bad decisions, or lack of productivity, go to sleep early. Sin lives late at night. It's still night when you wake up. Sin is still around. He says variations of this phrase a lot.
Brother, what do you mean, how do I wake up at 3:50 a.m.? Listen, I go to sleep early because temptation lives late at night.
But if your willpower goes away the second the sun goes down, you probably have really weak willpower. You're still the same person no matter what time it is. So if you're making bad decisions, you can still do that during the day. Hey, you want to be in this 70-person orgy with us? There is nothing I'd like more. Sure. Yeah. I can't even begin to express how much I want to do this and how long I've wanted to do this and how much I appreciate you asking me and including me in this. What time is it? It's 5 a.m. I can't do this. But you just said you were gonna— I'm not that person anymore. It was 10 seconds ago. Ashton spends the rest of his mornings doing various things between each round of putting his face into ice water. Dipping his face into ice water is kind of like his checkpoint throughout the day. And he only does it with a specific brand of bottled water. He doesn't use tap water. He doesn't even use tap water to rinse his mouth after brushing his teeth. Luke Belmar is beaming.
I'm not rinsing out my mouth with this tap water.
He's smiling with his teeth that are untainted by regular plain water. The only taint in his mouth is Tristan's. Sometimes Ashton will show himself doing his skincare and hair care routine. Hey, do you want it to grow or not? These two things just canceled each other out. I'm getting mixed signals. He just row gained and then row lost. He also uses Sensodyne toothpaste, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like maybe his teeth would be less sensitive if he didn't constantly expose them to iced water. After Ashton is done waking up in the mornings, he usually goes onto his balcony to drink more water. My favorite part of this is when he squats after finishing his push-ups to drink more water, because the wind moves his pant legs around, but when I first saw it, I just thought his legs were shaking. Yep, just finished doing push-ups for 16 minutes straight. That is actually literally gonna make my legs hurt tomorrow. One of the weird things about Ashton's content is how his wife is included in it. Actually, it doesn't even feel right to use the word included because she's not included. It's just her hands. She doesn't have a name or a face. She's literally just a pair of hands. Usually when other people show up in his videos, they're actually shown. But not her. She's just here to serve. She brings him water to dip his face in, obviously. She serves him his meals, and he doesn't even look at her.
Thank you.
Why does he need someone to bring him food anyway? He's been awake for 5 hours at this point, and he couldn't find time to scramble an egg. He could have just done it here when he stood in place for 4 minutes straight. He could have just stood in front of an oven instead, or a stove. I mean, can you cook eggs in an oven? I don't know. My wife makes them for me. His wife's hands also pick up his messes. They clean up after him. She cuts up his bananas so he doesn't have to eat them the gay way. She even has to dress him sometimes.
Thank you.
The way these are filmed makes it seem like he is a knight preparing for some kind of jousting tournament, and she's a squire. She's just there.
Your chain, sire.
I am but a lowly street urchin, and it is my greatest honor to place this adornment upon your regal nape. break a leg, break both, I fucking hate you.
And this is definitely intentional. He definitely wants to come across as if he is basically royalty, with people escorting him places and carrying his stuff for him. He even has his wife draw him a bath.
Hey.
And it works. He definitely comes across that way. He does seem like he's royalty because he's a little princess. Ashton is also a self-acclaimed fitness coach, so he shows us a lot of his workout routines. And I say self-acclaimed because literally anyone can say they're a fitness coach. You don't have to have any kind of certification to say that. You also don't need any kind of certification to have an app where you sell fitness courses for $20 a month or $90 a year. You can just do that. Fitness coach. Yeah, he's fitness coach into the back of his car. The production quality of his running videos is insane. They have 2 camera rigs set up in 2 different cars so they can drive on either side of him and film him running in super high def. They've got him in slow motion, he's covered in sweat by the end, and you would be too if you ran for less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. He doesn't even run for 10 minutes. He starts running at 7:27 and by 7:36, according to him, he's done running. He's done standing too. He's in the air. He already did 4 minutes of that this morning. He doesn't need to do any more. He spent more time prepping and traveling to this location than he did running at this location. He could have just run down the stairs at his building instead of taking the elevator and saved himself like an hour and a half. Does that even count as a workout at that point? This is more like fleeing. He just briefly fled. He also tends to make a lot of noise during these intense runs. Wait, what's he saying? Guys, he's saying ice. Guys, he's scared of the ice water. That's why he's running away. His teeth can't take it anymore. Oh my god. The hands must be controlling him. They're making him do this. She's not serving him. She's serving torturous villain, baddie, bitch, pussy, slay, mother, The only reason guys like this are able to maintain these routines or waste time talking about what kind of bottled water is best
Fiji? No.
is because they're already rich. They didn't get rich because of these routines. They have these routines because they are rich. They have someone doing their chores for them. They have someone taking their car to get their oil changed. They don't do regular people stuff. They're bored. They've got to do something. Just make sure you're not comparing yourself and the things you're doing to these optimized alphas or anyone online who seems like they have a productively maximized routine. Because first of all, there's no such thing as a perfect routine. We have butt cheeks. It's not that serious. And second of all, they're easy to fake. Even I could fake the perfect routine if I just took everything I've learned from Ashton and Luke today and combined them. And I'm gonna do that right now. call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it's Halloween or November, so it's time for scary things. Spiders, ghosts, mysterious illness that causes you to lay in bed for 4 months and get one of your fallopian tubes surgically removed because it's swollen to the size of a golf ball. Zombie clowns! One of my favorite parts of October or Halloween is getting to watch as many horror movies as possible because I love horror movies, whether they're good ones or awful ones, especially if they're awful ones. I also love horror games. One of the only ways I could fall asleep in college was by watching horror game playthroughs on YouTube. I don't know why, there's just something about it that relaxes me. It's serene. It's quiche scent. But I realized despite being a huge fan of horror games, I've never actually played one. It's always just kind of felt like something I should leave to the professionals, you know? Plus, I'm skilled. But today, that's gonna change. I'm gonna play scary games for the first time, and I'm not gonna be scared at all. Because I'm gonna try and find the worst ones I can to make sure they're not too scary, because I'm still very, very super scared. Oh, okay. I'm filming, so that means boy needs to get up into this chair. Stinky butt. Oh my god. Okay, first scary iPad game, we're gonna play Scary Teacher 3D. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I figured if I was looking for terrible, scary games, the best place to start would be the App Store. The story is about a genius girl and her worst high school teacher. The scary teacher has been threatening kids, giving physical punishment, and at times torturing kids. She can't do that. That's illegal. Now, this scary teacher has relocated as your neighbor, and you have decided to teach her a lesson by scaring her. I also figured it would be hard to actually get scared if I was holding an iPad. I can't possibly get jump scared while playing on the same device that babies wipe their slimy hands on while their parents drink IPAs at their local brewery. You know what else I can't possibly do? Is not talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Opera. I know looking at me, you're probably thinking, wow, this girl is perfect in every way and has literally 0 flaws. But that's not true. I have one. Whenever I'm working or browsing the internet, I get distracted so easily that I have to physically keep my tasks in different places, which can get pretty messy pretty quickly. But with Opera, doing 100 things at once can be easy and breezy. With Opera's Tab Island feature, you can group your tabs together based on project or theme. So when I'm writing a script for a video, but also searching Depop for an extremely specific cardigan that Suki wears in season 2 of Gilmore Girls, I can keep those equally important tasks organized in their own tidy groups. And with Opera's customization options, you can change the entire theme of your browser with animated backgrounds, browser options, and more stuff. Endless combinations of stuff. And while you're doing that, you can listen to music seamlessly thanks to Opera's music player, which you can move inside or outside the browser. You can also watch videos wherever you want using Opera's video pop-out feature. And you don't even have to pause your tunes because Opera's music player is already doing that for you automatically when the video plays. I mean, when my video plays. Because it's not like you're watching any other videos, right? Am I right? Right? If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description to download Opera today and see how much easier your browsing can be. Thank you to Opera for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. No, I don't want your notifications. Notify this. You have to teach her lesson by setting up pranks in-house. Why is this kid kneeling over here like that? Find Mousetrap and place it on the table to torture Miss T.
Oh, what a pleasant day it is.
She seems nice, low-key. I don't know why we're doing this. Place Mousetrap on the table. Why? Did we do it?
Today is the day I make the front cover of the paper.
Why does she think she would be on the cover of the paper? For torturing kids? For her trial? Her public trial and execution? I hope. Oh.
My hand! My hand!
Yeah! Yeah, that's what you get! Unfortunately, playing games made mostly for children, while it meant they weren't too scary, meant having to deal with the fact that they're basically made to get kids to charge their mom's credit card a bunch of times on accident or on purpose. I don't know if your kid is a little shit or not. I don't know. Use key, hammer, or lockpick. I don't have a key or a hammer or a lockpick. I have to buy. I can't proceed unless I The scariest thing about this game so far is the f***ing microtransactions. Now we have to ruin Miss T's dress to prevent her from going to her masquerade party. Yeah, that ought to teach her. That'll show her to literally physically torture children.
What should I wear to the masquerade party?
What should I wear to the masquerade party? Even though this game had its downfalls, at least it wasn't too scary. Like, at least it didn't scare me. Torture. She has a room just for torture. She has an electric chair. Oh my god. And then she has...
I will hang you by your tail, you rat!
So at least I wasn't scared. Scary Dancing Lady horror game. Horror game where Scary Dancing Lady is dancing and is scary. Woohoo! No! Don't miss the chance to experience the spine-chilling dance of death firsthand. The horror mystery game that will send shivers down your spine. Okay, our spine is about to be super cold. I honestly wish I could say my spine was chilly during this game, but I didn't get to play it, really, at all. I can't do anything? What, I can't move? Quality training guaranteed? So the temperature of my spine was pretty average. Call me a Colleen Hoover book because of how uncool my spine is. You have been locked. And now we have to watch a fucking ad. King shot? Yeah, because it's definitely not king shit. The frequency of ads in this game was so crazy that I couldn't even walk 10 steps forward without interruption. Find the key. It is somewhere in the room. Conference coverage. I even tried playing in airplane mode and the game somehow transcended the need for an internet connection and just kept feeding me ads. Oh, okay, it's right there. Grab it.
Oh, no, no, no. Back again. Hands off my raft and my pup.
Are you freaking kidding me? I played the game for 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck about that puppy. I think what makes the ads so insulting is that they didn't even bother putting sound effects or music or voice acting in this game. At most, I got about 10 seconds of consecutive gameplay, and this is how that went. Oh, why am I taking video? The camera is out of battery. Head to the basement and search for the battery. Why is there...
I just found the most fun new game mode inside of Fortnite Mobile. First off, thank you so much to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. Let's jump right into it.
So this one I'm actually pretty excited for. This one is Ghost Detector Radar Camera, the only ghost detector app that shows you detected ghosts floating in your home. I was expecting this one to actually be able to scan my environment, but instead it was just kind of this green hazy plane. Hello?
Ghost signal acquired.
Where is he? Bro, let me talk to you.
Signal lost.
He just ghosted me. I was trying not to take it personally, but it really seemed like ghosts are either super standoffish or don't want to talk to me specifically, which is crazy because you're in my office. What do you mean you're living in my house and you want nothing to do with me? I thought you were a ghost, not my wife. What kind of entity are you? I am what you most desire. They're Mountain Dew voltage. Do you want to hurt me? I seek to inflame your passions, your lusts, your desires. Bro is hitting on me. Bro wants me.
Scan terminated.
Wait, where did he go? Where did the demon of passion go? No, we had something. Okay, let me see if I can find another one. Let me see if I have any demons inside of me. I could have just a minute ago. In here, maybe? They're not talking to me. After successfully playing iPad games without getting scared a single time, I decided to step it up a little bit. No more silly business, okay? I decided to take it a little more seriously by playing scary games on Fortnite. Okay, so first we're gonna play this game called The Family, parentheses, horror. This guy kind of looks like the guy from Shameless, you know? So does this guy, actually. And this guy. They all look like, this is the same face. They all have the same face. Probably because they're family. You are a Special Forces officer. Your task is to find and contain a haunted haunted family deep in the woods in an abandoned mansion. You now need to enter the mansion and extract the haunted family in time. We're extracting the haunted family, the spooky, scary family? Why? Why are we saving them? Look at them. I don't want to extract this. I already have some experience with Fortnite horror maps. I played this one last year with my friend Gabby Bell. Horror tubbies? This is so scary. But there's a lot of security in playing with someone else and hearing your friend's voice in the spooky environment with you. It's kind of reassuring. So doing this by myself was less than fortuitous. Was kind of unfortunate. I just hoarded.
The family living in this house have been possessed. Your task is to free them and get them back safely. If they get hostile, just know to defend yourself. Whatever happens, let them live. We need them for research.
For research? I gotta find a way to get into the house. Oh, well, we couldn't possibly get in here. How are we supposed to get past this nightstand, bro? I guess we're not allowed to harm the nightstand either. The plot of this game was pretty confusing, mostly because it's trying to be Resident Evil 7. Oh! There's even the same scene where you wake up sitting at the dining room table with the family surrounding you. Oh, no. Why is he headbutting us like that? There's also a member of the family who's clearly just supposed to be Zoe Baker, and her only role in the game is to knock on the door constantly. Who is knocking? Well, someone get the door. Ew!
I can help you. You just gotta let me back in. She is holding us captive. Come to the garage.
And her unintentional role was to jump scare the shit out of me when my teammates triggered her cutscenes without me. I'm not going.
Hey, I can actually help you. You just gotta let me back in.
In true Resident Evil 7 fashion, the main spooky thing in the game is the guy roaming the hallway. The voice acting is amazing. Wait, what's happening? Oh, guys, he's right there. What are we doing? No, no, bro. No, no, he saw me. No. And then at some point, all of these things join together and create the most confusing, overstimulating gameplay imaginable. Oh. Oh, that's what we need. But I don't know why we need that, because we're literally not supposed to hurt the family. Yes, we have the gun for our non-violent mission. But despite all of this, we ended up doing what we set out to do, which was to save this poor, tormented family and get them out of that house safe and alive. Because, and I can't stress this enough, we need them alive for research. Why are we shooting him? They told us not to shoot. They told us not to shoot him, bro. We're supposed to be non-violent. So he's fine, right? Like, he's okay. This one is called Darkness, parentheses, horror. You visit your deceased grandfather's apartment to retrieve your family's photo album. However, it seems you're not alone. Bugs or questions? Questions, please. Why would I choose bugs? Bugs? No, thank you. A lot of this game was just stumbling around in the dark until something jumps out at you, which I guess given the name makes sense, so I'm not really allowed to complain about that. I should have seen that coming, or not seen that coming. What time is it? Why did we come in the dead of night to get a photo album? What's happening? Why is... Turn on power. Stop. What is that? Aw, ugly ass. Oh, look at how we're running. Why do they insist on nerfing our run? I don't like how their usernames aren't popping up above their head, because then when I look at this guy, he just looks like he belongs in this game. It's just a jump scare. The plot is also pretty lacking, because what do you mean we're at our deceased grandfather's apartment looking for a photo album, but we haven't actually seen a photo album or been given any hints on how to find said photo album? Is there a photo album? Does the album even exist? Is our grandpa even dead? Okay, well, clearly he doesn't want to be bothered right now, so maybe we should come back at a normal hour for the photo album. Whiny, ugly ass We literally never find the photo album. We just end up walking around in the basement with some scary barefoot mannequins. But we did end up finding something even more important. Oh. Guys, I found the bugs. God, bugs. We should really tell someone about this. Michael Jackson Horror 3. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to intro this one. It just is, okay? And sometimes things just is. Even if you don't know how to explain why something is, that doesn't mean that it isn't, or that it doesn't. Because it does. It's just a squirrel. That's a squirrel too. Well, looks like I'm locked inside. VR guest ass table. In this game, you're actually given an objective, crazy, I know, which is to bring Michael Jackson back to life via satanic ritual. And in order to do that, I have to run upstairs and then downstairs, and then upstairs and then downstairs. And then upstairs and then down. I have hidden the bedroom key into the bath downstairs to keep it safe. Oh, well, of course, that's perfect. That makes perfect sense. Of course, you would keep the key downstairs after telling me to come upstairs to find the key. Look around for clues about the key. Okay, Mr. Jackson, where's the key? But all of the running back and forth on fetch quests is worth it. The work is important and worth it and has to be done. Find a lighter to light up the candles. Bitch, they're already lit! Take these ones right here and then light the other ones with those. Oh my god. Cursed book. Better pick this up. The worst part of the scary Fortnite games was that after every jump scare, you get awarded XP. Sure hope no one's in here. I think I ripped an incision. It's like a quiet taunting from the game. It's very inflammatory to me. I bet you thought I was gonna put the E sound effect right there when I said me, but I didn't. I wouldn't, because that would be very annoying of me. One of the scariest parts of this one was how the house had coffins scattered everywhere. I'm being brave. I'm being a brave... Is he dead? I mean, and you had no idea which ones Mr. Michael Jackson was gonna jump out of and which ones were just regular coffins, you know, like the regular ones that everyone decorates their homes with. After messing around with these silly little games, it was finally time. I had played iPad games, I had played Fortnite games, and I hadn't been scared once. So I was finally ready for the real stuff. I wanted the scariest experience I could possibly have, so I figured what's more scary and immersive than feeling like you're actually in the game? And then I figured, what if I got a VR headset? And then I figured, what if I used a VR headset for the first time with no previous experience on a computer that can barely run a VR game and gave myself like a day to figure it all out? What if I did that? Hey guys, I've been trying to set this up literally all day. It's almost 6 p.m. and I still haven't recorded fucking shit. And my poster keeps falling down. Originally, I found 3 VR games to try out because I was naive and stupid. Little did I know that it would feel like a miracle to get 1 VR game to work, let alone 3. I accidentally nerfed my whole plan because I was intentionally seeking bad games, which meant I was looking through bad VR games. And if you sort by reviews on Steam and look at the lowest ones, they're not rated poorly because they have plot holes or something. They're rated poorly because the game doesn't fucking work. Guys, I'm not even moving. This home is in disarray. Okay guys, this is actually pretty unplayable. Do you see? No, not really. The next game I played was called The Eerie Inn, and we start out somewhere in the middle of the desert with our friend Jin, or maybe my name is Jin, I can't remember. And at first it seems like something happened to cause us to be here walking on the side of the road, like we're tired, we're complaining about walking for so long.
I'm gonna collapse if we don't find somewhere to rest soon. We've been walking for the last several hours.
But when this guy pulls up in his truck, Jen, or not Jen, reveals that we're actually doing this on purpose.
We're big hiking fans. Better for the body and soul, you know?
Just tell him our social security numbers, why don't you?
So obviously Jen and I decide to check into the inn that this random man recommended to us during a big, juicy expo dump.
It was opened recently by a young couple, Thomas and Laura Kinsey, if memory serves. Met them once when they just moved in a few months ago. Came around to fix the electrical wiring.
Why is he giving us all this information, bro? Excuse me?
No breakfast served or any meal for that matter, so you better have brought some food with you.
Oh my f***ing God. Put that kid on a leash.
Most of the game is just Jen being a terrible friend and sending me to do everything by myself while she sits on her ass and complains.
You go talk to them. Oh, and the shower head's broken. Could you ask if they have a spare one somewhere?
She just has me doing literally everything. Like, all she's doing is wearing a shower dress.
Ah, there you are. Took you a while to get the shower head.
You could have done it.
I think we need something to properly attach it all together. Could you go downstairs and find something we could use?
Bro.
Since I'm already in my pajamas, do you mind taking our dirty clothes down there? Please?
I swear to God.
After we go to bed, my character decides to steal all of the keys from behind the front desk and unlock every single room in the inn. Because something just feels off.
I am honestly the problem in this situation. I keep just walking around to people's rooms trying to unlock them. Oh my God. The rapture happened. I don't want to be walking around. I don't want to do that. I'm going down here. 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 3, 7, 8, 2.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Put some shoes on.
The morning after I snoop through the entire inn, Jin wakes me up like this.
For a second, I thought you were never gonna wake up. Are you ready for a little hiking trip?
I'm ready for you to fuck the hell off.
Also that we can go on our little hiking trip, which is just us walking next to the road again.
I think the Kinseys are hiding something.
Oh my God, this guy is coming back.
The ghost of the boy still haunts the house. I've seen it. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but now I am sure.
Very slowly.
Yeah, we're huge hiking fans. We just love seeing all the sights. You guys have got to hike down I-40 if you haven't. The views are stunning. The same guy who recommended the inn to us pulls up in his truck again, and he's like, "What are you ladies doing out here all alone?
Everything okay there?"
Which the first time he did that, I was like, okay, sir, that's weird. You're being weird. But this time, he kind of has a point. What are we doing out here, actually? But he lets us know that he's met the owners of the inn before, and our stories just aren't adding up.
Thomas Kinsey, white dude, average height, skinny man with a lot of attitude.
Guys, I met Mr. Kinsey. He's an African American. He definitely ain't no skinny man.
After this astonishing revelation, we go back to the inn. We choose to go back to the haunted inn with the mean people who are not who they say they are.
You better have brought some food with you.
So honestly, whatever happens next is kind of on us.
Okay, she's still got the dogs out, so she's fine. Can you see that I'm shaking? My hands are literally shaking, look. I hate having to open so many... Stop. What the fuck? Why does everyone have a shower dress except for me? Okay, I'm brave, and I can do it. This is just a game. By the way, this isn't real. Shower dresses are fake. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
The final scary game I played was called Cinderella VR. And this game may look innocent and fun, but guys, it's honestly terrifying. So if you get easily scared, skill issue, but also do not hesitate to sit this one out. It's pretty tough to watch.
This dinner is terrible.
You motherfucker.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, boo. Hey guys, and welcome back to
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. I didn't realize you
No,
were.
you first. Go ahead.
Oh, no, please. That would be so rude and unladylike. I couldn't possibly.
I insist.
No, I insist.
You go first.
No, you.
You're too kind. It's only polite.
A twinge of cringe. My name is Chad. Not really. And today we're gonna become ladylike. So sit up straight. Close your legs. You're not a jar of peanut butter, so stop spreading. Being a lady of refinement is a lot of work. It's not something that just happens. It takes time and dedication. With a great lady comes great responsibility. It is exactly like being Spider-Man. You have to coordinate outfits and have good hand-eye reflexes so you can move gracefully. And then you have to watch your uncle die, and that's probably the worst one, I think. The hardest part, though, is all the people telling you how to be ladylike constantly. When I was growing up, being ladylike seemed less about becoming well-mannered and more about adults having an excuse to yell at you over things that boys could get away with. That's not ladylike was kind of like saying that's not very nice, but only directed towards girls for doing normal kid things. Now, Timothy, what did I tell you about cutting off your sister's hair and then burying her in the backyard? To not do that? Very good. And Rebecca, what did I tell you about getting dirt on your clothes? But it's from him. No buts, Rebecca. Go pack your bags. I never want to see your face again. But actual lady etiquette is super, super complex. I fell down this rabbit hole on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and it turns out I've been doing everything completely wrong.
I'm gonna use the restroom. BRB.
Okay, never say that when you are at the dinner table. It is bad manners and bad etiquette. You do not have to declare what you're doing, where you're going, or why, because you are not a child. You are a lady.
A child wouldn't say, BRB, I have to use the restroom. It would be more like, Mom, hey Mom, I need to go to the poop room to use the poop seat. It's a big one. Bring your chicken parm, because it's gonna be a minute.
The best thing to say is just, excuse me, I will be right back. You don't need to declare or give an explanation.
Not specifying where you're going kind of draws more attention though. If you say you're going to the bathroom, I'm like, okay, they're going to the bathroom. If you say, pardon me, I'll be right back, I'm like, okay, they're doing drugs in the bathroom. I'm gonna have more questions if you're acting like the bathroom is an unspeakable thing. Excuse me, just a second. Where are you going? To the, over there? The bathroom? We do not speak of that place. Whoa. 18 years ago, that place took my family. That place did? And it left me with this scar. Wait, how? One day I will destroy that toilet. Oh, I already did that. What? Yeah, the Texas cheese fries did not sit well. Rejoice! Okay, the realm is free. We're finally free. But something we can speak about is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. If you're bored doing laundry, can't stop thinking about how you'll never be done doing laundry, and it never ends no matter how many loads you do. It's just socks and towels and more socks, and it keeps going forever and ever and ever, then you should try using Raycons. They've got wireless headphones, earbuds, even speakers that all offer premium sound quality without having to break the bank. Their everyday earbuds are sleek, compact, and come in a bunch of different colors like carbon black, electric blue, flare red, and rose gold. Not only can you customize color, but the everyday earbuds come with a bunch of optimized gel tips that you can switch around until they fit perfectly snug in your ears. They've got 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of standby so that you can use them no matter what the day throws at you. It's gonna throw laundry at you. You can control the everyday earbuds with a touch of a button. Tapping the side can be used for switching between sound profiles, skipping a song, turning up volume, or taking phone calls so you can talk to your mom while you do laundry. Because you're still doing laundry. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/chadchad for 15% off of your Raycon purchase. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
How to exit a room. Don't turn your back. Say thank you, goodbye, and smile. Back out slowly, facing the people in the room with confidence. Leave and keep eye contact until the door is closed again.
Whenever you're leaving the room, make everyone feel a little distrusted. Just a tad. Make them feel like you suspect them of wrongdoing.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Have a good one.
See you tomorrow. Sometimes these videos involve really specific scenarios, like how to pick up your purse from the ground. Or the most ladylike method, just leave it there. Don't even bend over, just cut your losses. I don't understand who this is for. I just don't know who's watching closely enough to be impressed by how you pick something up. What I mostly don't understand about etiquette is when it extends beyond like the dinner table, because I understand classes where you go and they show you which fork to use or where to put your napkin, but some of these apply even when you're in your own home.
5 things elegant ladies never do at home. Eat in front of the television. Gulp out of bottles. Neglect your hygiene. Wear slobbish clothing. Have a cluttered/untidy environment.
So picking your nose and wiping it on the couch is off the table, then? That's a no? Got it. Rules don't apply when you're in your own home, okay? There's no shame there. That's the only place you get to stop the facade, not continue to care about your appearance. I like to come home after a long shift at work and slip into something more comfortable, high heels and a ball gown. Then I reapply my makeup just in time to go to bed and sip water from a decanter. I've seen this rule a couple of times, but they never really give an explanation on why we shouldn't be drinking directly from bottles. My only guess is that we don't look dainty enough while doing it. Nothing could matter less. There's no equivalent of the rule for gentlemen. If there was a TikTok telling men not to drink from bottles, it would be for a completely different reason. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Water bottles? Phallic. So phallic. Drinking water is gay. Don't do it. Oh, you're hydrated? How long have you had a boyfriend? What are you guys, like dating? Yeah, what are you guys, like happy together? Yeah, what? Are you two gonna get married? And what, like love each other till death do you part? That sounds awful. Yeah. I am so thirsty. I've noticed that sometimes there will be situations where being ladylike is more of a priority than basic safety. I thought it was more of a posture thing, like just keep your head high, but it literally says not to look down. Ladies, your instinct may be to look down and make sure you don't tumble to your death, but your instinct is rude. This is kind of similar to how women weren't allowed to ride horses normally and had to suspend themselves from the side like a human picture frame because they thought riding a horse normal would make you lose your virginity. Sure, you might fall off because you're kind of defying gravity, but at least you won't be a slut. There are just some situations where I think it's okay to throw etiquette to the wind. Like, do we still need to look elegant while we're in the ambulance? For some reason, most of these creators really hate athletic wear.
Number 1 tip to look expensive and elegant every single day. Dress for the occasion, ladies. I see so many people shopping and traveling in yoga pants and sports trainers. This just is not acceptable, ladies, if you want to look elegant and expensive.
I was just recently on a plane in the back seat closest to the bathroom, and the whole time I was thinking to myself, man, I am underdressed. She says to dress for the occasion, but if you're wearing yoga pants and the occasion is Starbucks, then you are dressed for the occasion. I get etiquette as a hobby, like as something you're interested in, but this just has a lot of holier than thou energy. Not a lot of people have time to worry about looking classy at the grocery store, and they're not enforcing formal attire. Like the store greeters aren't there to make sure you fit the dress code. Hi, welcome to Kroger. Are those Crocs? Get the fuck out.
Once your guests arrive, don't take them to the living room and offer them a seat before showing them the restroom first.
How are we supposed to introduce them to the bathroom? I thought we weren't supposed to talk about it. Hey guys, come on in. This is the foyer. Oh, watch your step. And this is the... This is the... I think it might be a little awkward to show people the bathroom first. I just wait until people need it and then tell them, because otherwise it's like, here's the crapper in case you need it, in case you do. I know you will. So just if you need to take a massive, steaming, wet dump. No? Okay, let's see. You really can't catch a break with this stuff because even your hobbies need to be ladylike.
Elegant hobbies. Equestrianism. Art enthusiast. Gardening, ballet classes, archery, skiing, polo, baking,
Isn't choosing a hobby based on what other people think of it kind of defeating the whole purpose of having a hobby? It's supposed to be a you thing, not a make other people think I'm fancy thing. So this is my scrapbook. I just like to work on it when I have some me time. Aw, that is so cute. Yeah, I guess. I like to make this when I have some free time. Wow. Yeah, this is way better than your scrapbook. Well, yeah, your scrapbook. Okay, shit on it. I'm gonna shit on your scrapbook. Please don't. So you can't take a break with your hobbies. You can't take a break in your own home. Do you ever get to pause being ladylike? Because it seems like it's almost a sport. It's like a competition that never ends. It's like the Hunger Games, but for elegant ladies. Call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to my new series called Watching and Reacting to Things that Cody Ko would watch and react to, so that you can watch and react to me watching and reacting to those things instead of having to watch Cody react and watch those things and support him while he watches and reacts to those things. Episode 2. In the last cut video that I watched, I was a little underwhelmed. The title of that video was clickbait. Nope. Nobody hooked up, nobody was making out or f***ing on the floor. And that's false advertising. And I'm still disappointed by that. So today we're gonna watch another one, and hopefully this one is not clickbait. This one is called Will 20 Bisexuals Hook Up in a Pitch Black Room? Cut. So by the end of this one, they better be on the ground, finger-ing each other, f***ing each other, f***ing each other. And if they're not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my hat. I'm not wearing a hat. I'll find a hat to eat. I like to imagine that they filmed that other video and they were like,
okay, well, nobody hooked up in this room, so we gotta do this again to see if they will, but this time let's try with the bisexuals.
Actually, by the end of the last video, nobody ended up dating each other after the video was wrapped, so it doesn't seem like this method is creating any kind of long-lasting relationships so far, but hopefully that changes today. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see to shining sea. Kentrell loves poetry, is non-monogamous, and freestyle raps. So I'm really hoping that we get to see an example of that last one during this video. And if we don't, I'll eat another hat. I'm gonna keep eating hats until I'm out of hats. May I also feel your face?
Okay, let's see.
Okay, why is everybody feeling each other's faces? That would gross me out. If people were coming in a room in groups of 5 and they were all like feeling up my cheeks. This very unsanitary. I don't know what you were doing right before you came into this room. You could have touched the railing on the subway on your way over. You could have taken a shit right before you came in this room and not washed your hands. I don't know.
I joke that I tend to be attracted to guys who look like a Jonas brother.
I mean, his name starts with Joe. Does that count? Is that good enough? Also, I like how many people are wearing sweater vests. That's how you really know that this is a room full of bisexuals, because of how many people are wearing sweater vests.
I think
Oh my God. I knew this was gonna happen. Do they have a paramedic on set? They need a paramedic and a lawyer. And I need to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. You know who has 2 feet and likes sticking them into things? this gal. And since it's starting to get cold outside, I need something soft and comfy to stick them in. So thank goodness for Bombas soft and comfy socks. These guys are made out of premium materials and are so comfortable and velvety soft that I can barely tell I'm wearing them. But also, I know I'm wearing them because my toes are warm and happy and dancing and singing. There's no itchy, annoying seams, just comfort that can be worn whether you're lounging around the house or throwing a fit. Ooh. Plus, whenever you buy a pair of Bombas socks, a pair gets donated to someone experiencing homelessness. Bombas makes the 3 most highly requested clothing items in homeless shelters and donates an item with every purchase, meaning they've donated over 150 million clothing items, meaning your purchase not only feels good, but does good. And if you go to bombas.com/chadchad or click the link in the description and use code CHADCHAD, new customers can get 20% off your first purchase. So you can get some socks or underwear or t-shirts or slippers and give some socks or underwear or t-shirts. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video.
You did just punch me in the face.
I'm so sorry. Ooh, I think if I accidentally punched someone in the face while I was in this room, I would probably just hide in the corner. Like that guy, Danny, from the last one, who just kind of crouched on the floor for the entire time. Maybe that's why he was doing it. Maybe he accidentally... You should go talk to that one lady in here. She loves to touch people. Oh my god, I can't watch this. I can't stand it when somebody is just kind of over in the corner not talking to anybody because nobody knows you're there. You have to go up and talk to people because people, they literally do not know that you're there unless you make your presence known.
I don't like to argue about nothing, bro.
No arguments at all?
No.
I don't think that's a green flag if you're never having arguments with your partner. I used to think it was when I was a teenager and an idiot, but now as an adult, I think that it's probably a red flag actually that he's specifically talking about how he doesn't ever want to argue about anything. Because what that usually means is that you actually don't want to have conversations. And that's not to say that every conversation that you have with your partner is going to become an argument. But it's just, I don't think it's good if you're constantly avoiding conflict in the relationship. So I think Trapio's actually kind of a red flag. I've got my eyes on you, Trapio.
Raise your hand if you feel like you've met someone that you're interested in here. All right, let's keep going.
They don't have great percentages on this series so far, which makes sense because this is such a chaotic situation to try and find love through. You have a million other bodies pressing up against you, everybody talking at the same time, and the noise is really overpowering, and it's hard to butt into a conversation. It's hard to know where you even are. You're getting punched in the nose. This is like, you're just trying to survive. You don't have time to think about whether you're gonna end up finger one of these people by the end of this episode or not.
Who is it? It's a secret. Can't tell you. I want to know.
Maybe that means...
The thing about these is the second you walk through the door and into this room, it feels like you have maybe 3 minutes to try and find either one person or a cluster of people to break into the conversation and start talking there. Because otherwise you get this where you're just kind of wandering around and you can't break into any of the conversations because people have made circles. And then if you want to leave the conversation that you're in, it's really hard to find a new one because people have their developed circles and they're having their conversations. And so you just kind of turn into a drifter. It's like if after the Titanic sunk, you were on a lifeboat and then you were like, okay guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go try out the other lifeboats. And then you jumped into the water and tried to find a lifeboat that had empty spots. There's no guarantee that you're gonna find a boat that has any empty spots. This situation is exactly like that situation, exactly. I like that they put up a definition of the term yapper. Someone who talks a lot, sometimes to the point of being annoying. They didn't say that they talk to the point of being annoying, they just said that they like to talk. And then Cut just decided to imply that they're kind of annoying to their friends.
Maybe some people would find these two annoying as fuck. Not me personally, I'm just saying that maybe people might.
I was in like a 9.5-year relationship. You know, I realized I used to tell this partner everything.
To rebuild yourself after a breakup, I think is huge.
Her hair is amazing. I've been trying to get my curly hair to behave nowadays, recently, over the past month or so. But anytime it rains, no matter what I've done to my hair, no matter what my curls looked like before it started raining, I get so much frizz. You can't see it. Why did they put that clip there? Why did they do that to him? She was over there just giving him compliment after compliment after compliment, and then it cuts to him being like,
I'm freaking out right now, guys. She said that I seem cool. She said that I seem like a fun guy. I'm about to throw up.
Do you feel like you would be open to like a long distance relationship?
I think that they're in LA. So he flew across the country to go stand in a dark room.
There's no more Chili's in New York City, so I needed to find a new room full of 20 bisexuals.
Where is Alicia?
Oh god, she's so far away. Wait, Alicia is the one with the harmonica. So all you have to do is just make faux harmonica noises with your mouth from across the room, and then you'll get her attention. So you have to go like, that's not it. It would be really funny if she went up to somebody and she was like, "Are you Alicia?" And they were just like, "Yeah." She would never know.
Chloe?
Okay.
Where'd you go? There
I
you
lost
are.
you, yeah.
Yeah. It's dark.
Oh god, the hand touch was awkward. Oh, he like reached out and she like dropped it and I feel like I'm really sensitive to physical interactions in these where it doesn't seem like they're both 2000% into it. Like it just, I feel like there should be no touching rules in this, just to add to the confusion, not because I think it would be a good thing to do. I just think that would add an element of nonsense to this whole thing and make it even more impossible to find your soulmate this way. They could put them in those bubbles, the big plastic bubbles where you're just hanging in the middle. You'd have to roll around in the room to try and find somebody.
Don't know if I want to do long distance though, but I do really like your vibe.
Wait,
That's okay.
why is this person wearing an eye mask? No one else is wearing blindfolds. Who was that?
I do feel like we have a connection here, so I'm interested in.
She's right here. She is right. She's right here. Can you see her? She's just standing behind this person with a blindfold on, not saying anything. Oh my god, somebody help her. Why are we just letting this poor woman wander around? Who is this? I bet they didn't tell her that she can take her blindfold off once she gets in there. Dude, next time you go to a Chili's, trust me, just take a harmonica with you and the bisexuals will be crawling all over you. It's gonna work. I feel like in this one, nobody's really connected with each other as much as I feel like they had at this point in the last video. There was one couple who was just holding hands the entire time. The only relationships people have developed so far in this one is are polycules. Oh my god, I've got to turn this thing off. It's literally flooding the room. It's fine, I'm gonna ignore it.
Go ahead and lock hands with the person you're most interested in.
Okay, here we go. All right, there's one.
Would you like to hold my hand?
Do you feel like you made a connection with the
What if all three of them join hands? I think that would be really cool. I mean, why choose? You can all just hold hands. There's no rules in this room, clearly. I mean, I haven't seen that lady who was wearing a blindfold she just wandered off and never came back. We don't know where she went.
Oh, was there like a trouble going on?
Yes.
If you didn't make a connection, not interested in someone here, you're good.
Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do the throuple.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, where is the woman with the blindfold? I'm not joking. Where did she go and who was that? What do you mean she wasn't challenging you? Like to a duel?
Am I your second choice?
I would say that.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say it. Just lie. You need to lie. I can't stress this enough. You should lie.
You were my second choice, but I mean, I'm not, like, I wouldn't go on a date. Like, I would go on a date with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, why did he say that?
I mean, like, no, you weren't my first choice, but like, I wouldn't go on a date with you. I mean, I would go on a date with you.
Ugh.
Do you want to go out with me right now?
Oh no, they already agreed. Yeah, I got their number.
They did not have a threesome with Trapio because you were literally telling them that they couldn't match with more than one person. That's on you, Cut. For some reason, they didn't do the results of any of the dates. In the last one, they had updates on each of the pairs, letting us know whether they were still dating or not, and they didn't do that for this one, so I have no clue how any of this panned out. We still didn't get bankrupt, and I just wanted to make something that had no real stakes that I didn't think was gonna be seen by anybody. And then that vlog, I think it's like 250,000 views on it right now, which is great. I'm not gonna complain that people saw it and people liked it. It's just not what I was expecting. And so when I was filming, I felt comfortable not doing my makeup and wearing pajamas and looking disgusting and opening up about how stressed out I was and how I wasn't taking care of, like, keeping things clean, myself and my place included. Because I was thinking, nobody's gonna see it, you know? Nobody's gonna see it, so it doesn't matter what I look like. And then everybody saw it. And then I had comments saying that I looked tired, that I looked unwell, that I looked like I need sleep, which yes, I do. I do need sleep. We're all tired. So I think it was just a combination of the comments on the vlogs, and then whenever I posted the Jeremy Fragrance video, for some reason I was getting a lot of comments on there as well. I think I was just really confused on why there was such an influx in comments about my appearance, because I don't typically get a lot of comments on my appearance. I feel like in the past when I wear a lot of makeup, I mean, obviously everyone is always gonna get some comments about their physical appearance on the internet because it's the internet and that's all some people care about. I was just confused because I stopped fixing my bangs because I've always felt the need to hide my forehead. That's why I've had bangs for so long. I think I've had them since like 2016 or something, because I was made to believe that my forehead was huge and that I needed to hide it, and so I have a really big insecurity about it. Almost as big as my forehead is how big the insecurity is. And then I went on a trip and I just didn't have time to fix my bangs, so I started doing this out of necessity. And as the week progressed and I kept doing it, I started to slowly realize, oh, my forehead actually looks okay. It doesn't look like a giant hideous monster that makes everybody cry and piss and scream. Kind of at the same time, I stopped wearing as much makeup day to day and I just started putting on BB cream and some blush. I don't know if my brain finished developing or what kind of self-acceptance journey I started going on, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, I actually look okay without doing all of these things to mask insecurities that I have. And then I post videos with those changes, and those are the comments I get, and it's like, oh, this is, I should go back actually. I shouldn't do the self-acceptance thing. I should actually revert, and I should keep doing what I was doing because this is bad and it's making me feel bad. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna get my bangs back because I just like the style. It kind of fits my whimsy goth aesthetic that I've got going on right now. So it was just a very vulnerable time for me to get so many comments about my physical appearance. It was like getting kicked while I was down. Except it's not like getting kicked when I was down, because when I was hiding my forehead and doing all this makeup because of insecurities, people weren't kicking me. It's not like getting kicked while I was down. It's like I've been down on the ground this whole time and people have been ignoring me. And then when I start to stand up, and then everybody goes, hey, no, kick her, get her back. She can't do that. Kick the shit out of her. I'm just kidding. It's a very small minority. It's just in my head, it's taking up a lot of space. I'm kind of revamping. I've been watching videos about accessorizing and actually building outfits, which is something I've never really done, just because I'm a little bored of my style, and it's also about to be fall. 'Tis the season. I didn't really pay attention to clothes or fashion growing up. You just had clothes. You were lucky if you had clothes. You didn't really need to think about which shoes you were wearing, just that you needed to have shoes. Other than that, the only shopping we would do for clothes would be at Goodwill. That was if we had some extra cash. Ye old Goodwill. Why the fuck can't I get this? Did I already pull this off and I've been f***ing with this whole time? Chad tries to do something while talking, part 2. Gone wrong, gone stupid. Do I actually need to do it on this door too? Because all people are gonna see is like my forehead if I don't do this part. And that means I can still walk around naked, right? The other day I went thrifting around here for the first time because I haven't had a chance since I moved, and I did a haul. I filmed a little haul. Look at me. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. And so am I. Thrift haul, thrift haul, thrift haul. Here are the shoes that I bought that I'm putting on my counter. I'm gonna clean the counter afterwards, okay? These are not clean, but this will be. Boots. That's what those are. I got these for like wearing jeans. The only thing I have to wear with jeans is Converse, and I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of it. I'm not that tired of it, I just want to have some variety. I don't feel that aggressively about it. We got a little layering piece because I'm very into layers right now. I'm basically Garfield because of how much I love layers. Like a lasagna. This is a shirt. I'm also into brown right now. You may be able to tell. And if you couldn't, how about now? This is also a layering thing. Ooh, and I got this sweater. I'm ready for it to be cold, even though it's still 85 to 90 degrees every day over here. But I'm so ready for it. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. I didn't try this on, but I thought this would be cute under a vest or something. Ooh, I got a vest. Imagine that with this layered on top of it. You know, kind of like a casserole. Okay, so then next one. This smells like smoke. This smells like, oh my God, this smells like my nanny. I'm getting so much nostalgia right now. It was $7 and it has like a pretty pattern inside. It's cute. This is another one. I don't know what people call this pattern. Is this, I'm gonna sound really dumb, is this alligator pattern? It says Bueno inside of it though. And I have a pretty good feeling about that. And last but not least, kind of least, because it's a little dirty and I need to clean it. This one would look really cute with bag charms, which I've never played around with, but guys, I fucking love keychains, and I didn't know that you could just put keychains on a purse. Isn't that the best thing you've ever heard? People are so smart, so innovative, and it's incredible. So I'm gonna get some bag charms, or I might make some bag charms. Maybe we should make some bag charms. I was gonna do something, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, eat. Okay, that was my haul. And then this morning, I had my first tattoo laser removal session. I think I have to go to 5 to 7 sessions. And then in between each session, you have to let it heal for a month to 2 months.
I definitely made myself more stressed out than I should have, because that was not bad. That was not bad at all. I think getting the tattoo probably hurt more than that. It looks bad, but it's fine. Road to recovery from bad tattoos and bad decisions.
I think it's actually more painful now because it stings. It feels like a bee sting. Ooh, ouch. Okay, don't look at that. I have one tattoo on my entire body. I've only ever had one tattoo, and it was bad. It was a horrible experience. The tattoo artist, I went on 420. That was my fault. I understand that was my fault, and I should have known that was a stupid thing to do. Right before this tattoo artist is about to tattoo my skin and put a permanent thing on my body, he starts talking about how he doesn't tattoo women usually. How he like never tattoos women, as I'm literally lying down on the bench in front of him, preparing to let him tattoo me. So he kept pressing and he kept going over the same spot over and over again and pressing harder than he probably should have. So immediately after the tattoo, like the day after the tattoo, I could see purplish, greenish around the tattoo outside of the border of the 8-ball. And I thought it was just bruising because I bruise super, super easily. I just assumed that's what it was. And then a week goes by and 2 weeks go by. Then it's been like 2 months and I still have this purple and green stuff. And I realized it's actually just ink traveling outside of the border of the tattoo because he pressed so hard. And don't look at me when I say this. It was a matching tattoo with my ex. I know. You don't have to stop. You don't have to say it, I know. We've been together for 7 years at that point, okay? I'm not the kind of person who just gets somebody's initial tattooed on me, all right? It was 7 years. At the time, I was very confident, but I shouldn't have been. Don't do that. But on his body and his arm size, it looked like a little smaller, but then he took the same stencil and put it on my arm, and so the tattoo looks bigger. So it's not as small as I thought it would look on me. I didn't take that into consideration. I wasn't thinking clearly. That can be said about a lot of moments in my life. I'm pretty excited to go thrifting more and kind of work on making outfits and actually having an aesthetic that I like and that I'm trying to recreate. Okay, let's just try not to panic. Try not to panic. No one panic. No one panic. I remember one time we were hanging out with these other homeschool kids. Like I said, there was a community, and so sometimes we would see other homeschool kids. And every time we saw them, I would be wearing this one jacket because that's the only jacket I had. And I remember this kid came up to me and she was like, "Do you not have any other jackets?" And I was like, "No." Is that okay? Ma'am, it's because I'm... You know the drill. Pound it? No. Today we're gonna be watching Siblings or Dating? Test Your Radar by Jubilee, which is a channel that I don't have great feelings about. I have actually bad feelings about it. I don't like them. That being said, I'm gonna watch something that they made.
My gosh, this is so many people.
Are they all in heaven right now?
Well, you guys are definitely not siblings.
It's giving dating.
Why did they say that they're definitely not siblings? Because I feel like they kind of have the same eyes and their eyebrows are kind of the same. I could see these being siblings. I don't know how good my siblings or dating radar is. That's not something I've practiced using, so this will be interesting.
You guys hold hands and then like sway it back and forth. Can you like spin her around?
Okay, that was so natural.
Okay, I feel like they're siblings. It seemed like he didn't really want to do any of that, and that seems very brother coded. Like you ask your brother to do anything and they're like, okay. That's what that was giving.
Can you guys hug? Oh, that was dating!
I think they're siblings. I think they're definitely siblings. You can see it in his face. He has the brotherly, like, I wish I was anywhere but here kind of face, you know? The face that everybody's brothers have when they're around you, right?
We are siblings!
Let's go! Oh my god, I am gonna be so good at this. I'm not gonna get any of these wrong. This is gonna be great. I think I'm gonna be able to tell just purely looking at the guy's face and guessing whether that's a brother or not. That's gonna be my method for the rest of these.
You guys don't look alike at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You guys smile.
I love how they asked them to smile and then Jubilee put an edit over their teeth, which is what we were trying to see, and that was completely unhelpful.
Do you like each other's scent? I don't know, he smells kind of like...
No. You better be her brother. What do you mean no? If someone that you're dating is like, oh, no, I hate the way she smells, leave. That's like the best part of liking somebody and dating somebody is sniffing their neck or their armpits or their feet. That's the best part. What do you mean?
I'm Kayla.
I'm Kaiden.
Last names.
Race.
Kamani.
Well, they could be step siblings.
Okay, here's my guess. I think these two are dating and I think they're lying about their answers to try and throw them off the scent.
Do you like her scent?
No.
Why does he seem so upset that they asked that again? He seems like he's about to blow up and act like he doesn't know anybody. Yeah, I think they're definitely dating. I think he's putting on some kind of poker face, but his poker face is just where it seems like he's really upset. Come on, tell the truth. Do you have 8 golf balls up your ass? No. Do you? No, I don't. Do you have 8 golf balls up your ass? Tell me. I said I don't, okay? I don't have that. That's not happening to me. It's not. But what is happening to me is needing to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. It can be really easy to forget about your feet since they're so far away. I know I do. I misplace mine all the time. But feet deserve nice things too. Nice things like Bombas. Bombas is a comfort-focused brand with premium quality socks, slippers, and even undies. And they have socks for every occasion. Going for a jog? Bam. Laying on the couch all day? Bam. Laying in bed all day? I've been sick. That's all I've been doing. Bam! My favorite pair right now and probably ever are these merino cashmere blend socks, and they're so soft it's like I'm wearing a sweater on my feet. A very soft, very small sweater. They've got a 100% happiness guarantee, meaning free exchanges and returns for any reason. Like if you accidentally bought the wrong size, or if you're just low-key not vibing with the fit, or high-key not vibing with the fit, or like even at mid-key not vibing with the fit, any reason. Plus, buying one Bombas item equals one being donated to someone experiencing homelessness. Bombas has donated over 150 million clothing items so far, and that number grows every time someone makes a purchase. So your feet can look good, feel good, and do good. If you want to check them out, just go to bombas.com/ChadChad or click the link in the description and use code ChadChad for 20% off your first purchase. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video.
So what's something that pissed each other off when you guys were younger?
I bought these like special Swedish candies that I couldn't find anywhere else, and she ate all of them. We ended up splitting the fridge in portions.
They split the fridge. No dating couple does that.
Split the fridge? What does that mean? Like he was so angry that she ate his Swedish candy that he chopped the fridge in half? I'm starting to think this guy has anger issues. He needs to calm down.
We are
dating.
I knew it! We're going 2 for 2 now. We have a 100% success rate on this so far. We're actually genius. You and I both are. We're both guessing this. We have equal parts in this. I'm feeling very confident right now. I'm feeling like I'm kind of a genius right now. I can just like read people, you know? If only I could actually read. That would be great.
They have very different physical features. His eyes are more far apart than hers.
My initial theory about these two is that they are not dating. That's the initial theory. That's not my official statement. That's not my official guess. I think that they are not dating because their outfits aren't coordinated. They do look similar a little bit. They have the same hair color. Their eyes are different colors, but they're kind of the same shapes. I feel like if they were a couple, they would have tried to match the colors in each other's clothes a little bit.
She has dimples. You smile? Yeah, but do we all have dimples? I think you have a dimple, right?
I have a dimple.
But we don't.
Yeah.
This guy has not stopped rubbing his hands the entire time. He's just over there like...
She has dimples. Yeah, but do we all have dimples? I think you have a dimple, right?
Siblings or dating? A secret third option. A fly.
Put your head on his shoulder.
Can she reach?
Grab her by the waist.
So far, I'm guessing that these two are dating because he didn't look like miserable when they asked for her to lay her head on his shoulder or for them to, what did he do? Put his hand around her waist? So I'm gonna guess that they're dating, which is different from my initial guess, but I'm allowed to change. People are allowed to change.
Can you give her a hug and like rub her back?
Sure.
Dating. Dating. Siblings.
Okay, now the two of them have guessed dating, I'm feeling less confident in my answer because they've usually been pretty wrong so far. Unlike me, who hasn't gotten a single one wrong yet.
Dating.
Yes! That is 3 for 3. We are literally unstoppable. We literally cannot be stopped. We are geniuses at this. We know exactly what's going on in everyone's heads at all time. It's really exhausting. It's wearing on our mental health.
This is hard.
Download the Nectar app to find the most compatible matches.
Or a long-lost sibling.
That's not what the script says.
Nectar app? Is this a sponsorship? This isn't a sponsorship. This can't be a sponsorship. Wait, did Jubilee make a dating app? Why did they make a dating app? That's crazy.
Right off the bat, they have the same energy and vibe.
Yeah. I'm gonna say dating.
I think dating too.
Wait, they haven't asked any questions yet.
If you guys are dating, that's a cute couple. I just want everyone to be dating.
Guys, let's be in love.
Oh, that's weird if they're siblings. That's really weird. They're having to sit there and listen to that.
What's each other's shoe size?
So 9.5 men's.
You got that wrong.
Okay, what am I?
6.5.
You got it wrong too.
That's such sibling banter.
I don't know, guys. I feel like they're leading us astray. I feel like they're trying to throw them off the scent. I think that that could also be like dating banter. I think it is very sibling behavior to not know anything about your siblings. So, for example, shoe size, I think that tracks. They're matching, their clothes are matching. I guess that's like 2 points to dating, 1 point to being siblings.
Hug each other.
Wait, I need to watch this interaction again.
I don't know. I feel like they're tricking us.
We are.
Wait, I wasn't ready. Wait, I wasn't ready. Oh my God, they jumped the gun on me. I was gonna say dating. It's gonna seem like I'm lying to keep up my record of not being wrong on any of these, but I was actually gonna say dating based on the 2 votes for dating, the 2 points to dating that I had, okay? You've gotta trust me, that's what I was gonna say, because it was what I was gonna say. So we got that one right too. They're really good at pretending to be siblings though. Like the being annoyed, I had to watch the hug a second time because they genuinely seemed annoyed to have to hug each other. Great job, guys. That almost threw me off, except it didn't, cause you can't.
I knew
Do you guys
it.
take acting classes?
I knew it.
No, we just like kind of act like siblings. Like
Okay, I don't love that she said we kind of just act like siblings. That's weird. Oh yeah, we get along really well. We kind of act like siblings. No, that's not complimentary of your relationship to your partner. Don't say it.
Are you kidding? I'm serious.
Well, they have different features for sure.
Okay, we're going based on just our initial features comparison, okay? I feel like they have similar eyes. Lower half of their face from here down, they kind of have a similar face. It's really hard to tell because with the women, they typically pluck their eyebrows. From here up on the face, it's just harder to tell if they look similar or not.
Like her pose, she's like, and then he's like that.
But I don't think that's like a sibling thing. I think that that's just kind of gender norms or like societal changes that impact how people stand or pose. I don't think that's a good basis for if they're related or not. Like I don't stand like my brother. If I did, I'd be standing like this. What's up? Can I borrow $100?
What's like your favorite activity?
Gaming. We play Tekken. I beat her like a lot.
I beat him at Mortal Kombat and Smash
Okay.
Bros. So
It's hard when they ask a question and only one of them answers because then you can't compare their answers and catch them in a lie.
Put your hand on her waist and like pose for a picture as if like I'm taking a cute Instagram photo.
Oh, that was so natural.
I don't know, bro. This is the first one I feel really unconfident about. Okay, so he's passing the annoyed brother test where whenever they ask him to do something, he doesn't seem miserable. But also there's just something off. Like she said, they played Super Smash Bros, which I feel like is a very sibling game. But he kind of does seem very like nonchalant, like he doesn't care. I'm leaning towards siblings, but I don't know yet. That's not locked in.
Can you like, I don't know, spank her in the butt or something like that?
No, let's not do that.
Oh my God. They didn't do it though. They hesitated a lot. I think that means that they're siblings. I'm gonna go with my gut and I'm gonna say that they're siblings.
Yeah, siblings. Siblings.
Okay, hold on. Now that they've said siblings, I'm not so sure about it anymore because they're usually wrong and I'm not wrong. I'm always right. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't care. I'm gonna say they're siblings.
Siblings.
We're so good at this. Oh my God.
He's also hella gay, so.
That would probably explain why he doesn't seem absolutely miserable anytime they ask him to do anything. I think that's a strictly straight brother thing where somebody asks you to do something and you're just like, you know?
They have different eyes, hair color. Do a fake smile, like laugh. Ha ha ha.
What does that have to do with them being siblings or not? They didn't do it either because that's a crazy thing to ask them to do. They were just like, what do you mean, can you fake a laugh? Is the laugh gonna tell you whether they have sex with each other or not? How is that helpful?
Compliment each other.
I like your hair.
Like your eyes.
Okay, they're
dating. They're dating. That's 100% dating because you know why? Whenever they asked him to give her a compliment, he didn't go like this. Oh, I like your hair, I guess. And that's how you know.
Do you have each other on wallpaper?
Okay.
Dating.
Okay,
What's that girl on your phone?
It's her.
Is it her? Oh,
Yeah, that's her. They're dating.
Hold on, that feels like cheating. I feel like most couples have each other as their lock screen. So that's gotta be like, that's a dead giveaway.
We are dating.
It's almost disappointing being right all the time at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I just expect it too much. So it's almost like I don't even want it to happen, you know?
Who gave you that necklace?
My mom.
From here up, they kind of look similar. They also have the same exact pose right now, which I know earlier I said that doesn't mean anything because that's like societal. But in this instance, I'm gonna say that actually means that they're dating. Also, their clothes, see how their clothes are different patterns? Not dating. She would never let him wear that because it clashes too much with what they're wearing. Siblings.
Then like go like this. Wait, I want.
Wait. He kind of had the straight guy brother annoyed face in that. I hope they asked him something else because now I'm kind of torn. I'm torn between two things. Call me a fridge the way I'm torn in both directions.
Like squeeze each other really hard.
Yeah, siblings.
I think you're dating. I'm walking it in.
I'm gonna watch the hug again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, siblings.
I can't fucking tell. I can't tell. I'm gonna go with sibling. I'm just gonna go with my gut because my gut has never led me astray.
We're step siblings.
I actually can't believe how we're getting every single one of these right. How is this possible? What's going on?
Hello.
Hey.
Siblings.
This is hard.
That was too fast. You haven't even asked any questions yet. Just hold on.
They look so alike. Are you serious?
I don't know, guys. Hold on, let's compare. Okay. Actually, no. Their eyes are different, their noses are different, their mouths are different. They look completely different, and I could go on.
Can you do a little dance?
What does that do? Ask them something about each other. Ask them information about each other.
Who's older?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
By how much?
11 months.
So you guys are twins?
Oh, twins.
Twins? What? No, they're 11 months apart. They're not twins.
Have you ever F-worded in front of each other?
Farted.
Yeah. So you guys both F-worded in front of each other.
Why do they keep saying F-worded? It makes it sound like you're saying something that's even worse than saying the word fart.
Look each other in the eye and be like, I love you. I love you.
Yeah, say I love you. I love you.
They're dating.
You didn't even ask them to do like half of the stuff that you have everybody else do. You didn't ask them to hold hands. You didn't ask them to hug. They're gonna ruin my streak because they're not asking good enough questions. I'm gonna say dating. But if that's wrong, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. That means that they're wrong for asking bad questions.
We are dating.
Even that's not enough to stop me because you can't stop me. No matter what you do, no matter how many curveballs you throw my way, I'm gonna dodge all of them. Easy peasy mode, lemon squeezy mode. I have this thing where even if I'm not pausing the video, I keep tapping it like this. Like that. I don't even realize I'm doing it until I've done it like 4 times.
I'm like making this a nightmare for my editor right now.
Can you come closer to us so I can like look at your freckles? Can I smudge them a little bit?
No, what? Why? Don't smudge her makeup. I feel like they have similar eyes. On the left, I think she might be wearing contacts, but you see how their eyebrows, the beginning of their eyebrows, it's kind of the same, and they go from not eyebrow to eyebrow, and they fade kind of the same way. Oh, she has an American Girl shirt. I love American Girl dolls. I was so obsessed with those when I was a kid. You got Samantha, you've got Kit, you've got Felicity. Oh my God, Felicity was my shit. She was sick as hell.
Can you boop? Boop. Go like, oh, you're so cute, and like squeeze her cheeks.
Oh, you're so cute, Kelly. Okay. I think I was like mouth breathing that whole time. My throat is so dry. I think they're siblings. They have the like sibling annoying thing where they seem annoyed by each other just a little bit in a not partner way, you know?
Dating.
Go dating.
Locking it in with dating.
Finally.
Oh, why do they all think that? I think siblings. They didn't have them hug. That's kind of the finale for me, is seeing them hug, and then I decide based on that. But they didn't have them do that. I'm gonna stick with siblings.
We are dating.
God damn it. Fuck! That's their fault because they didn't have them hug and I couldn't tell.
For these next 5 couples, we'll do the reveals all at the same time.
Tell us your favorite thing about her.
I like how studious you are.
Okay, they're dating. First couple, we're locking that down. They're dating.
Trisha, could you go behind him and like hug him from behind?
What? Where are all of these moves before this? Now that I've gotten one wrong, now that they've ruined my streak, all of a sudden they want to be creative with these.
Okay, can you guys walk like towards us and then back?
What? What does that have to do with if they're dating or not? Do you know what my siblings can't do? Look each other in the eyes and give a sincere compliment. You know what we can do? This. Walking, yes, that can be done.
Link arms and then skip around in a circle until we say stop.
At this point, this is just a humiliation ritual. They're like, okay, now look each other in the eyes while you squat on the ground and shoot on the ground. Walk forwards and then walk backwards and then shoot on the ground. Look each other in the eyes and then shoot on the ground. What are these random actions that they have them doing? Like they're Sims or something.
I think it's siblings.
Just say it. I'm keeping dating.
Can you put your hair behind your ear for a second?
I'm not seeing a lot of similar features here.
Can you guys both smile?
Yeah, both smile. They always have to see their teeth. That's like one of the things. Are you guys siblings or dating? You tell me. You should know that now.
Can you give her a hug and rub her back?
Aww. Guys, I don't know. They're either dating or he's really nice. And he doesn't have like the annoyed sibling thing. I'm gonna go dating for these two.
Boy and girl siblings are really close, I feel.
Wait, hold.
Not true. That's just false.
Hold hands again.
That was really like, okay, that was so easy.
I think they are either dating or they're siblings that have a big enough age gap where they don't hate each other. Like they weren't pestering each other the entire time they were growing up, so they have enough distance in between them that they don't hate each other's guts and want to kill each other.
Dating. Yes, well, dating.
I don't know. I'll stick with dating. I don't know.
When you tell me
but
that
they're
you're
walking
dating.
off like so separate.
Look.
That hand grab was suspicious. It seemed like she was kind of trying to carry on a ruse, and he kind of snapped out of character, and she was like, hey, come on, we actually still need to stay in character for this. They haven't guessed yet. That was kind of sus. I'm not confident in that answer, but I'm gonna have to stick with it.
What's your last names?
Gannon.
What ethnicity is Gannon?
She's Irish. I'm adopted.
I'm gonna say they're dating. Siblings.
Oh my God. They didn't have them do any of the tests. All they asked them was, what's your last name? And then what ethnicity is Gannon? It's sorcerer, obviously.
I'm gonna say they're dating. Siblings.
I'm actually stressed about getting this wrong. I really don't want to be wrong. I'm too competitive for this. Even though I'm not competing against anyone, I'm just sitting in a room by myself and I'm still being competitive. I'll guess dating.
It's giving country.
Okay, she starts off with the hand on the arm.
He seems unnerved. He seems uncomfortable.
Favorite music genre?
Country.
They don't have similar features. Wait, it's both smile for me?
You know, we have to see the teeth. I can't really tell with their eyes, but they could be siblings that like grew up on a farm together because he has like a farmer's tan. So they could just have like similar aesthetics based on where they grew up in the same place. Flow state has been entered.
Can you guys hug for each other, for us? Aww.
Okay, his face kind of delved into that hug too much. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Dance as if you're at a country festival.
Country. Okay, they're dating. They're dating. And you're gonna think, Chad, probably because of how they dance so well together, right? But no, it's actually not that. It's how whenever they went to hold hands, they already knew who was gonna go top and who was gonna go bottom. I feel like if you were siblings and somebody was like, okay, and now you two hold hands and you've never held hands in the past before, you guys would kind of be like, okay, here's my hand and are we, okay. There's just like a second of faltering, you know? And they didn't have that at all. Whoa! Or, hear me out, what if they're dance partners and they're siblings? And that's why they knew how to stand next to each other and they knew the hand stuff?
I think they're dating. I don't. Or, hear me out. They're dance partners. Siblings. I think I'm gonna say dating. Final answer.
Yeah, dating. I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna be so off with all of these. I'm just gonna rapid fire. I'm gonna say siblings. I'm gonna go with my flow state rambling about the dance partner stuff. I'm gonna go with that.
You like her fashion?
I love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like more than anything.
Heart eyes.
So much.
My assumption is that they're dating and they're acting like they're like siblings, but making it really.
I wish that was the case. If we weren't siblings, man.
Ew! Don't even do that for the video. Don't even do that for the bit. Cut it out.
Hold hands. Okay, well, have hands.
No, that's weird. Please stop. Bro, if they're not dating, you need to divorce your brother.
He's my half brother. I've never heard him talk like this. It's like really weird and like.
Well, I feel like this is the opportunity for me to open up.
Can you stop that, please?
You know what I mean?
They're dating. They have to be dating. If they're not dating, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna report this video and I'm gonna delete my YouTube account and channel and self.
Go behind her and like give her like a back.
Yes. I've been waiting for this.
Why would you do this?
I don't understand why they film in sets like this, where it's just, it seems like an infinite abyss of bright, fluorescent white. Ironically, that seems like hell.
Nice to meet you.
Oh God. So now is the challenge where I try to remember what I said not even 3 minutes ago. I said that these two were siblings.
We're siblings!
The streak continues, baby. Let's go. You can't fool us.
Just kidding, no. We're
Hello again.
Hello.
I said that they were dating, and that's gonna be wrong.
We're siblings.
Yeah.
We completely lost the streak. I don't know what happened, but all I know is it's not my fault.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
You know what? I'm disappointed in you too, because you didn't ask enough questions and you didn't tell them to do enough stuff that is considered romantic, and so I wasn't able to judge based on the body language, and this is all your fault, and it's not my fault that I'm getting all of these wrong so far.
Yeah.
I'm Emily.
I don't remember. I think I said dating with them, which means that they're probably gonna be siblings.
We.
Okay.
We're dating.
At least we have one, and not all is lost.
I'm Derek.
I don't remember what I said here. Whatever they are is probably what I guessed.
We are
Siblings.
I actually guessed that is what I did. I guessed that one correctly.
Are you guys dance partners?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're dance partners?
When you said that, you were
spot on.
Spot on.
You mean when I said that? Because that's what I said. I said that they were dance partners, and I saw right through that.
I'm Oren.
I'm Zoe.
Y'all better be dating. If you two are not dating, ooh wee, zow wee mama.
We are
Siblings.
No, we're kidding. We're kidding.
No, we're dating.
We're dating.
We knew right away we wanted to pretend to be siblings, but like I'm the overeager brother.
What do you mean I'm the overeager brother? Like that's a typical character type. What?
I actually played it really tame. I was gonna say a lot worse things.
Stop talking! Third place, Erica. Second place, both Evelyn and Emily.
Then you have me with 100% correct. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enough.
Who knew, guys? Who knew that I would be so incredible at this game and have a perfect score? I guess that means that my radar for siblings or dating is a really good one. I have a really good